are going, and everyone roll a d20.
Okay.
4.
This is 16.
16.
3.
9.
19.
19.
Is anything added to this?
Nope.
8.
Heather, what do you remember of last session?
Oh, right.
I knew where this was going.
I forgot.
I took horrible notes last session. I only have wait a second.
It was mostly
Yeah, we appear back in a cage thing. We're told we must fight in a Colosseum battle.
Mhm.
And then would have a chance to fight winning.
Yep.
And then I have typed out +3 on initiative.
Yeah.
We did fight her, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. You guys fought her, and
We
you beat
fought
her.
in the thing, and then she showed up, and we fought her.
Yep.
She
And we
wanted
leveled
us
up.
to kill her.
Yeah.
But she made it real fucking hard. Torg
Sure.
Remos almost went bye-bye.
Yes.
That was actually before she came out.
Yeah.
So, and she also gave you a little bit of information from Diasus.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pull it back up.
I remember that, but I don't remember what it was.
Isn't it something about how we should trust him?
No, actually, she says that trying to find it specifically, so I... This one. Nope. That's our... That heater. I gotta shut it off right now. I should shut that. I'm gonna pause it and shut it off. Hold on. So that way we don't...
Yeah, it's probably a characteristic. It is. So watch out.
Give
So-
it time. You'll be fighting over it, the two of you.
She told you that she had a message from your father that he was going to try and help you guys with what he could, but he too is bound to that stupid red dragonborn. So it would have been. So it has to be done in secret. It says he will try and get you some information on locations and more of their plan to summon the beast of that beast of a goddess. He also says. Part of the plan involves what happened at Chiron Village, but on a grander scale. But he hasn't found out how they're planning to do it or what that means. And then she says her 2 cents is, don't trust him,
The opposite. Don't trust him.
but you make
Work
up your
with
own
him, but
minds.
don't trust him.
Yeah.
Basically.
Which is,
Part of the plan.
yeah.
Do we trust Winnie? Like, this is some serious double negative shit.
Fifth dimensional chess.
Yeah.
So, and then like we said, you guys leveled up. Torn Ramos you guys almost went on an adventure to find Torn Ramos's souls. But Big B's hands stops that.
Yeah, thank you.
So, and the fight ended. After the fight ended, we talked to that's when we were going to talk about our loot and stuff like that as a book comes walking up to you guys. Hi. You guys want what was hers? She has a pile of stuff I can show you.
Sure.
And he'll take you over to one of the alcoves and kind of touches it, and it opens, and there's stuff in it. People have to do investigations.
Okay, but if you could get out each individual piece and set it down, I want to make sure you are the first one that touches it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a good plan.
Who's this?
This is
Book.
book.
That way, if any of it's cursed,
So he comes
he's the
up.
one who touched it.
He brings out the first one, sets it down. It's a little red book. Looks like has 100 pages in it.
Oh, she was a communist.
No, it's a good book. No.
Oh.
Little red
She
book.
was a
Goes back in, brings out another book. It's a big leather-bound book. Looks really old with like really thin parchment pages in it. And some damage to the cover of the book. Actually comes out holding a bra. Sits it down. goes back in, brings out a very basic looking black cloak, sets it down, goes back in, grabs comes out with a rapier whose handle's kind of got like a kink in it. So it's, instead of being like a straight, it just kind of kinks down. So you hold it that way, so it's a little up.
The hilt or the blade?
The hilt.
So the hilt is like a.
So the part where you hold it is.
Yeah, there's a kind of a kink there. You can still hold it, but like in front of you, it does like this thing, like a angle up, and then the blade still goes straight out normally. So you're like
Like
an
a
inch.
handle.
Yeah. So yeah, like a garden or a trowel.
Trowel.
Yeah, trowel type of thing. Or at least the shape wise, but it's a rapier.
Yeah.
Brings out this basic looking rock. Brings out a dagger. A pair of black leather boots. A warhammer. Brings out this average looking pistol with a leather wrap that goes around the handle. And then brings out a single scroll. And then just kind of brings out this pile of money that you guys are. That's the best way I can. Yeah, money that you guys have to go through. So, goes this.
Okay.
Didn't you say one at a time?
You did. You touched each one, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Each of the coins?
Yep.
One at a time?
No, he just grinded.
And you lay down and roll in the money.
I'm being a shit.
He just touches. So.
You said there were books.
Yes.
What kind of books?
Two of them, and he picks up. Shows you the first one, the little red book. Actually has a title on it. Let's see. Do you speak Celestial or read Celestial?
I do.
Do. The book title is called The Book of Inappropriate Languages.
Oh, nice.
So that's what the title says.
It's just shit talking Abyssal the whole time.
The other one, the big leather book says Book of Misspells, and there's like damage where MIS is, and in between that and spells, there's like someone carved some kind of
something.
Yeah.
Spells.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty interested in that.
So
Mystical spells or something.
So do you want to sit here and cast identify, or do you guys want to do investigations? What do people want to do?
I will ritually cast detect magic,
Okay.
and then that's gonna take me 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then that way I can point out the stuff that's magic, and we can identify that.
Okay.
If it's all magic, then we know to do all of them. But that way we don't sit and waste
Time
time
on
on something that isn't even magical.
Okay. So does someone want to do investigation to see how much money there is? Or
Sure.
points? I guess points would be the best choice.
Yeah, okay.
Or does somebody have a better than a 7 that I can help you?
I have a 0. I could help you.
I've
I
got
have a
like
13.
I'm
I've got a
gonna
12.
help you.
All
And
right.
you
You
can
have a
help
plus 12?
13.
And I'll help him.
Well, wait, you got 13, right?
So you can both roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
You,
With
you can check each
advantage.
other's math.
And you both have to roll
And you
with
can both
advantage.
roll with advantage
Okay.
because there is someone assisting.
26.
We're
26.
making groups of 12 and they're having them.
28.
28. So between the two of you, you figure out that there is 1,500 gold, 200 silver, and 25 copper.
How does that split down?
It makes this noise.
Hang on, wait.
7?
I did not get out my markers.
Uh-oh. Do you need me to bring you your bag?
Sure, that'll work for the moment. So okay, you said 1,500 gold.
1,500 gold, 200 silver, and 25 copper.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because Nicole counts twice.
I have 2 votes in this election.
Give me a minute, and I'll
So do you open either of the books, or are you just reading the title?
I mean, I'm assuming that the book in Celestial is just a book in Celestial, right? I mean,
You have to open it up to look at it.
I'll
They say I assume.
open it up.
Okay. Whatever page you flip to, all of a sudden the words in Celestial appear that says "fuck off,"
Oh!
Yeah.
and you notice all the other pages are blank.
Wow. Is this like... Do other people... What language does it look like?
Do you hand it to other people?
Well, no. Like, whenever I look at it, what does my brain tell me?
It's Celestial right now.
Okay. Is everyone else in the same area?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll show Milo. Be like, what does that say to you?
It's a blank page.
It's just a blank page. Not a very good book. It doesn't. If it doesn't have anything written in it.
Journal?
But if you turn the page on a different page, you can. Does Milo speak Infernal?
No.
So there's just this Ghibli bush that you can't. All you can.
Ghibli bush.
Ghibli bush!
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of that says.
So I'll go ahead and do this. The Book of Inappropriate Language is a book, when viewed, appears like any normal book with a title on the cover. When opened, the page on which the book opens appears an inappropriate word. Flipping through all the other pages appear to be blank except for the page that it is opened on. After you close the book, the word will disappear, and the words then will reappear wherever you happen to open it in a different language depending on a D6.
That's so fun.
All right.
Well, we've got a
A curse
mildly
book.
magical book. I guess I'll look at the
Miss spells.
book.
Okay.
What happens?
Let's see. There it is. So you open it, and the first one, you look at it, and there's a spell for message, and then you have to do a double glance on it, because technically it says massage.
What?
The next page, or the next spell, you think, okay, mage armor, yeah, that's not, wait, nope, that says mage armoire.
Miss spells.
Yeah.
Now, question:
Saw that.
if I summon a mage armoire, does it have like
Do you want
mage
to try to
clothes?
cast? Do you want to try to cast a spell through the book?
Sure, I'll cast mage armoire.
Yes!
Okay. All of a sudden, a fancy wardrobe appears next to you with 3 sets of clothes in it. You get to roll a D20 3 times, and depending on the roll is what each set is, what type of clothes it is.
What?
Oh!
That's crazy.
So yeah, one is on a result of the 1, they are common clothes. On a 2 to 10, they are clothes of traveler quality, and on 11 to 15, they are costume quality, and 16 to 19, they are fine quality, and at 20, it's a magical set of robes, cloth, or armor determined by the DM.
What?
That's
As you go through the rest of the spells, because I'm just going to read them off because I think they're hilarious. The next one, instead of whole person, it is full person. Yeah. So
How many times?
I think once is scary enough.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the massage one actually is, I should read this, is the target of this spell receives a pleasant back rub.
Okay. I
The
like that.
full
Yeah.
person, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be bent over backwards. On a failed save, the target takes 4d6. It just says damage, so.
Is that all?
Yeah.
And is paralyzed for 1 round.
Is that all?
Only one, right?
My
Yeah,
word.
that actually sounds relatively mild.
I mean,
Horrific
combat
to
spell.
see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Then there's, you think, well, speak with dead actually says speak with dad. So for 1 minute you communicate telepathically with your father, regardless of whether they are dead or alive.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Instead of ice storm, it's ick storm. A gross sludge rains down for 1 minute, creating difficult terrain.
This is my new favorite iPhone.
Instead of teleport, it's telepoot.
What?
You create a landmark at the intended location.
That's the only acceptable part.
I feel like a lot of these would be more useful for you.
Instead of the wish spell, it's the wash spell. A wet sponge cleans you vigorously for 1 minute.
What a downgrade.
Tell me that's a night bubble spell.
Instead of fireball, it's fireball. Conjures and launches a clergyman at the target, dealing 8d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save.
Wait,
A what?
Can you read that without laughing?
It throws a what?
Fireball.
A
It throws a
fryer.
large man. Is that what you
A
said?
fryer.
A clergyman.
Oh my god, fryer! We were all hearing F-R-Y-E-R.
Yeah, no, I understood it.
You did, you were the only one.
Deals 8d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed dex save. The conjured friar is holding its knees and tumbles end over end while screaming religious platitudes during its flight. And it lies still after hitting the target. It is a non-living magical construct, and upon closer inspection, it appears to be made of painted wood and dyed cloth.
Oh my god.
The clergyman?
Yes. And the final one
Clergy
is
puppet.
Magic Missile is actually Magic Rissole, Rissole. Instead of missiles of force that shoots out 3 delicious baked circular balls of minced meat or fish enclosed in pastry rolls or breadcrumbs.
Like a pierogi.
Sounds delicious.
So that is what that book does.
Alright. This is some high magic, y'all.
Is it? It's high magic.
It's magic. It sure is magic.
Alright, so
Oh, that would have been fun.
Casting a lot of your fingers for a whole minute.
the remaining stuff is all magical except for the scroll, which I mean I guess it's technically kind of magic, but
Is it a spell scroll?
yes.
Then it is magic.
Yes.
Okay, it's all magic. Go.
So you want to start casting identifies?
Yeah. Ritual style?
Might as well.
How does this work? If we do this ritual style, it does not use the spell slots,
Right.
but does it do only one item
Yeah.
for 10
Right,
minutes?
and you have to hold it.
Oh man. Okay.
Could
well,
we
How many items are there?
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have a ring that can cast it once.
Since-
Do one.
since some of the
Hold on to that.
hold that thought. You put a thing in my brain. Since the requirement is that you be touching an item, and you have 2 hands and a lap, could you not sit down with it for the ritual with 3 things and identify the things you are touching?
I'm fine with that to keep because there's a lot of items right now.
Just as a time saver,
Well,
whatever.
2 people.
But
can do
also, if you have
Huh?
access to the spell, could you cast it ritually?
it. No.
No, because it's right from an item.
It's
Not.
a one charge.
well, yeah, I'll do that instead of putting it in my rattle balance one on my head.
Okay.
There you go.
So the first one is a bra of holding.
Bra of holding.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
man.
a leather bra that will magically fit to whoever wears it, and then you can.
That tracks.
Is it attunable?
Uh,
Or is it free?
go back. The 2 books are not attunable. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, the bag of holding isn't attunable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not
Right.
attunable.
Okay.
Okay, I want it.
I was gonna say, so who wants it?
There it is.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's not attunable. Yeah, the bra has the interior space considerably larger than the outside dimension, which can be any shape, size, or coverage. The bra can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. And the bra weighs 1 pound regardless of its content.
so it's basically
A bag of holding.
isn't that the same measurements as a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Interior. Okay, so can I sideline slightly with a question that is perhaps odd? Yes, you wanted it is there anybody else that can wear it, practically speaking? By which I mean, do Dragonborn have boobs?
Is that really what you're asking?
Yes!
It's to the wearer, so
You don't have to have boobs.
No,
Valid.
literally anybody could wear this
zero
and
cuts
pull
to go.
Yes.
Cloud's Buster Sword out of their
That's what I was
vest.
thinking. though.
But the question was, the thing was, okay, look, so I recognize, I guess my question is, how much, because now it's got me in this curiosity about Dragonborn in Exandria, how much sexual dimorphism exists among Dragonborn, and what kinds of sexual dimorphism?
I do know female Dragonborn are at least a little more feminine looking than male Dragonborn, and they're usually not as big.
They're still big though. They're just not as big.
So, in
behind you now?
Sure.
what is the name of the game? Divinity, Original Sin 2 specifically, because can't play other races in 1, and I never played it for very long.
Newest Tal'Dorei one?
The Larian game that they did before
Yes.
Baldur's Gate 3. They have a lizard race in it, and there is a significant sexual dimorphism where the females are physically taller, but tend to be slimmer, and are like just lean lizard-looking things with long necks and lean bodies, and the males are shorter, partially because of shorter necks, but they also tend to be a little stockier and heavier set. Very in line with the types of dimorphism you see in actual reptiles. Which is why I was curious about it. But the like, does Para have boobs started me down the thinking, and that's really where I wanted to get.
Actually, you've got a picture?
The Komodo dragon that was asleep on the log with its like gnarly fucking leg hanging out.
Where'd you
Well,
see
Male Dragonborns have pecs, so there's that.
They have arms, so I would assume they would have pecs.
It was in you're looking at the reptiles.
And yes, all these that I'm reading off, I do
What are
have
dragons?
in my homebrew. So people who have these beyond can have them.
Beautiful.
So,
The real question is,
Then if
do
you
Dragonborns nurse their young?
Well, don't they lay eggs?
They do lay eggs, and their
technically males.
their children are older, come out older than infant.
yeah,
Or
they're,
like a toddler. They can walk
so they don't.
an hour after hatching.
So they
Is that it?
probably don't nurse
That's
their
the best
young.
Then they
They
don't,
got
yeah.
nibbles.
They probably don't
With
have
no indication of
Yeah.
which is which.
Do you think they have like lovely
works
lady
actually
lumps
like a
just
tailor
because
This
like
is the part
you
that's
know
really confusing me.
evolution or something?
Okay.
It's Dragonborn.
Yeah, fair.
Do they do a misprint?
They have
No, they just
Dragonborn.
straight up call it Dragon Blood.
Oh.
Which is kind of fair. Which book is this one?
The
The
Reborn.
most Tal'Dorei one.
That's probably
Yeah.
because they've gone back to
Well, put your
removing
legs there.
copyright names.
Yeah.
So Dragon Blood is not copyrighted, but Dragonborn might be, or Why
Because I want attention.
Makes sense.
and honestly, I can't even fault that.
No, but that was what confused me when we were playing
They give you a little
Exalted, because I kept mixing those two up. And now this is gonna
Make it even worse, yeah.
So, the cloak, which is just a black, mundane looking cloak, is called a Cloak of Steve. Yes, the wearer of this cloak provides two benefits to the, because it is two, you have to attune to it. Each feature can be used once per day, plus these will recharge at dawn. The first one, as a reaction, you can you can summon a spectral protector named Steve. Steve appears between you and the wielder of the would-be attacker. The attack automatically targets Steve in place of the wielder. Steve has an AC of 14 and 20 hit points, and then when Steve is reduced to 0, he dissipates.
Poor Steve.
As an action, you can cast a limited version of Ultra Self. The disguise is always a nondescript human man named Steve.
But do you get a dog?
Do you look like the guy from Minecraft?
It better be.
Any deception checks made by Steve pertaining to being boring and mundane are made with advantage. If you know someone named Steve, you look like him.
Oh no! So we look like Steve if we use that.
I don't like
I am 100% certain there's more meaning to that sentence. God, it's so good on its own.
Well, I just really like if you know somebody named Steve, that's what you look like. Oh no, we look like Steve if we use
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure Duncan meant a specific
Oh, yeah.
person.
Just those two sentences back to back.
But like,
Mm.
that's also the premise of the thing. It should look like a Steve.
I guess that is what Jeremiah.
They
just
just
said.
these new
I've never seen him, so that's not what
Okay, then.
he looks very, very tall and
So if I were to
gangly,
make some
and
assumptions,
he's got a really, really just big
seeing
nose
more
and blonde
mental
hair.
spikes and
He's just,
And he puts on way too much
Broader.
cologne.
oh yeah. But it doesn't
here
say you
and
smell like a
less
Steve.
here and here. So if that's indicated,
Well, and do your character be that guy?
I don't
No.
know, just different types of dragonborn. That
Can
would
we
be
pause?
pretty clear.
So the next one,
Sorry.
I was stretching. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You pick up the rapier. The rapier, it's a rapier of kinks. When you hit a creature with this weapon, you hear the weapon say the phrase faster.
No!
No.
On a critical hit, you can either do normal crit damage, or you can automatically have a second hit that succeeds. You have a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon, and if you're proficient in rapiers, you can add that to it.
So you can either do critical damage or you can have 2 orgasms?
Yeah.
So we're
That's what I
going
got out of
with
that. Yeah.
But the thing is if you can continue roll natural 20s, you get to continue hitting.
that track.
Because that happens.
I mean, anyway,
We're like, not 20s, I went.
oh, okay. I was like, I have a story that's deeply inappropriate to tell right now if we want to get into that, but
Not 20s.
not 20s, yeah.
Thank you.
So,
I mean, I've exploded 20s before, but if you automatically hit, why would you roll the die?
that's true. You don't have to
I
roll.
guess to find out if you would crit again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, next is the rock. It's just called a rock of improbable events, but it just appears to be a small oval rock.
That sounds interesting. Tell me about this rock of improbable
I
events.
wonder if we could make an engine out of that.
Yeah.
And actually, that's all that Identify gives you. Is just
What?
so you won't know what will happen.
How deeply improbable.
Does that one require attunement?
It does not.
The sword did, right?
No. The only thing so far is the
The
cloak.
cloak.
Make sure it was like
Steve.
with this close to Steve.
Yeah.
Cloak of Steve, yeah.
Cloaks of Steve. Cloak of Steve.
He always wears like striped like polo shirts.
And really tight pants.
Like really bleached denim jeans.
So the dagger is a dagger of kings. And when you hit a creature with this weapon, the dagger whispers one word. Deeper.
Oh my god.
On a critical, the dagger will yell the phrase, and it can be heard by anyone within 80 feet of it.
That's it?
Is that yeah?
For the next 1d4 turns, enemies have disadvantage on attack rolls of the owner of the dagger.
Yeah, because they're standing there going, what the fuck?
It's also
I am deeply discomforted by this.
also it's a +2 to attacks and damage.
I would like this.
Oh. I mean, I think somebody else could use it more.
Well, okay.
If it's a +2.
Does it require attunement?
It does not. Most of this does not. I specifically did it that way.
Bless you.
See, I figured I can't use a rapier, so that would be a better. Well, unless, of course, you're dual wielding this.
Actually, I think
Sexy
you can.
pair.
That's probably the intention.
So, the scroll... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think you can.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have rapiers.
Sure.
Pretty sure.
What weapons do you...
Check your elven proficiency list.
boots. They are monthly.
They get some specific, or at least they used to, and I thought they still did in 5th, some
I think I
specific deficiencies.
Bows and longbows.
Crossbow, light, dagger, dart, longbow, long sword, quarterstaff,
Yeah.
short bow, sword, and
You do
sling.
dagger, not rapier.
Long sword, but not rapier.
What were we talking about? This scroll?
The scroll.
Yeah.
It is Nathier's Mischief scroll.
Ooh.
I want that.
There you go.
Next one were
Get that in a book.
the black leather black leather boots. All right. These are kinky boots of striding. These boots are kinky. The shape and color of these boots can be altered by the user. Once per dawn, as a bonus action, the user can click their heels to activate a round of Ashidolorian Stride, which is that spell. Bellowing flames of dragon blast from your feet, granting you explosive speed. For the duration, your speed increases by 20 feet, and moving doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. When you move within 5 feet of a creature or an object that isn't being worn or carried, it takes 1d6 fire damage from your trail of heat. A creature or object can take this damage only once per turn. And it is... Okay, it does not require concentration. So that one does not, this particular thing. So
Agreed. I think that would be really nice for Milo.
that would help. And you can make it whatever you want the boots to look like.
And then you can go faster and do damage.
Once per round.
So is this like
and
a set of gear? Like, you know,
Sounds like
Somewhat.
mystical gimp mask is in there too?
She collected weird things.
Yeah, you can be a really kinky guy named Steve,
Who is otherwise very normal and boring.
who also has a rock.
I am a rock.
So it increases your speed by 20.
24 up to a minute.
Right. So that by itself is huge when you can dash as a bonus action.
Yep.
So
You just also make sure you don't go through your people, because that will cause
That's-
1d6 of fire damage.
you can run by me,
But-
it's fine.
There's certain people that can handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d6 is a tiny amount anyway, and also I have resistance to fire.
Same.
So the Warhammer is a Warhammer of Kings. And when you hit a creature with it, the Warhammer yells the phrase, harder.
Yeah, knew it.
This can be heard by anyone within 100 feet of the wielder. On a critical hit, you do 3 sets of damage die instead of the normal double. You have a +2.
Which
Gross.
works funky with the way we do crits.
Yeah. So you would just get, I would say you would get 2 sets of die
Instead of
Roll
maxing
twice.
one.
You roll 2 dice and get one of the whole set.
and 1 free full set. Yeah. That's how I would say that.
Makes sense.
So yeah, you have +2 to attacks and damages, and if you are proficient with Warhammers, you get to add it to your proficiency bonus. So. And then the final one is the pistol.
I feel like that should go with the bra.
You put the pistol in the bra, and then you can go into places where they're going to check for weapons,
And they don't find anything.
and they pat you down, don't find anything, and then you're like, pistol.
Very negative.
Also, I like the idea of it having, and I don't care what it looks like, I'm imagining this very akin to a movie, and having a very long barrel, so that you draw it out, and it just keeps very, the first Batman, not Bram Stoker's, nope.
The Joker.
Stoker, Midnight Toker.
What is his name?
Jack Nicholson?
No.
The director.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Thank you.
Burton.
I was like, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that guy!
Guy.
Tim
I
Burton's
know it,
Batman,
it's
yes, the Joker, That the whole like.
Yeah.
Collective brain blank. That's what that was.
But I lost. I wanted to say Tim Burton's Batman, so we were clear about which one, and then I turned that somehow into Bram Stoker.
Yeah, I don't know where I got that.
I don't either.
Because that's the other thing that you have to differentiate for is Dracula.
Yeah.
If it's either Bram.
I'd watch Bram Stoker's Batman.
Right?
Honestly, I mean that basically just be Batman versus Dracula, right?
It's
I had
all
that book.
epistolary, told in letters written in the moment.
It's epistolary.
Uh-huh.
Bringing us back around. Anyway, please.
Nicely done.
So
Okay.
what does this
This is the pistol.
gun do?
Let me get to because I thought I had
Besides,
added it, but I
get
guess
itself
I
stuck
had
in the
not.
box.
Okay, the gun is called "Work Out the Kinks." It has the leather wrapped around the barrel, or wrapped around the barrel and the handle, and it says on it, "Speak words of desire to load." The gun does not run off of bullets, but you must tell it something kinky you would do to it
Oh.
for it to fire. And then you roll a charisma check of 10 to see if you can fire it with a DC 10.
Amazing.
On a failed check, the charisma checks become harder for that particular scenario. It does a 1d20 of damage on a hit.
Holy shit. I don't want it.
Who's good charisma? Want a gun?
Nope. I will not be able to fire it. I am sorry.
So.
You have good charisma, right?
Let's find out.
Monk gun.
I have
No.
a 15 charisma.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
I mean,
So what I'm hearing is that Elijah's gonna start practicing gun kata.
God damn it, Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick.
No, I want
And we are back, and now you guys have everything that you need to decide who's going to take what.
Before we do that,
Oh, the money, yeah.
I would like to know who is getting the extra coins.
How much extra is it?
2 gold, 4 silver, and 1 copper.
who has the least more money?
Oh,
Really bad.
I have 12,000.
Oh, that's a big step up from last time
Yep.
I talked to you about
I'm
money.
doing well.
I have
Definitely
4,000.
not.
5,000.
I think I still owe some money back out, but
I was like, how much do I have? I have 20,000. That doesn't even include my 900 platinum.
No, I opened manage coins and it gives my total in GP. I have just under 5k.
Oh, where's that?
I have just over.
Click your money.
I have 30,500
Oh, total
GP.
In GP.
GP is 23,000 plus for Para and 14,000 plus for Tor.
You guys are fairly loaded.
So far it's me. How much?
I have 31,796.
How much does
Nice.
Emran have? You might be the one who needs it. Sorry.
I have just over 5,000, but 5,561.
Give it to Emran.
look, I don't care. It's fucking 7 coins.
Give it to Emran.
Great, Imran.
Hmm?
I'm gonna tell you your numbers, and then I'm gonna tell everybody else theirs. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You get 216 gold.
Mm-hmm.
You get 32 silver.
Mm-hmm.
4 copper.
Okay.
Alright, everybody else. It's 214 gold. 28 silver. And 3 copper.
Now I have 5,152.
Can I get that one more time?
214 gold. 28 silver. 3 copper. You can also read it off again. that's legible at all for you.
And also, while this is going on, the book will look at you guys and says, "Her magic's dissipating. Will one of you take me and read to me?" And then he turns back into his book. Warm.
I'll take him.
Do you flip through his pages?
Yes.
What you see there is the information of the 2 books that you guys originally gave him. That is all that's in him. Which is, I think,
Dictionary?
a dictionary and a love story.
And a romance novel.
You
Yeah,
got your
romance.
book back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Along with a dictionary.
Yep. And now you have a leather or humanoid skin book with an eyeball in it.
Cool. Love that.
Disturbing. You should definitely give that to the Cobalt Soul.
Come on, you down? Decided to go on my cookie.
Just let them know that they need to read to it periodically.
She yelling at me. She crazy.
She doesn't like me.
Or is gonna take the warhammer. What was that called?
It is called the Warhammer of Kinks.
Sorry. She went by at the wrong second.
So, y'all are free to disagree with me, but I want to make a case for the boots for me. I know they seem like they'd be really great for Milo, but consider Milo uses the Flame Tongue Dagger and does everything in his power to not be near stuff.
But is Milo's charisma?
Oh, is the boots required charisma?
No.
No.
The gun does
The
that.
gun does, which would be another
Range.
range he could do.
16.
So better.
So technically better.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
better than Eliza.
And you do usually fight at range. That's true.
Yeah.
So you would have, all you would do is you would take, so if you wanted to shoot it, you would you say something kinky to it, and then make it charisma.
Is okay, hang on. So part of the reason that I thought that the boots would work really well for Milo is I have been at least kind of under the vague impression that a lot of the lack of like getting close was due to speed. Is that not true? Are you like specifically intending a sort of more ranged build?
Yeah. I would say probably more ranged.
Then absolutely not bad. The boots can go somewhere else.
Well, in that case,
Because in that case, I think the low movement speed could actually serve you as we work forward to not get too close.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
and I could put out there that Taurus also gets 2 people to fight and does not have the ability to dash as a bonus action, or has step of the wind.
Which gives dash a bonus action. And does not have the flat movement speed increases that a monk does. That's true.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point. Alright, fight. Winner gets the boots.
I think Tor would kill me. I'm usually pretty confident in myself, but Tor is a fighter.
Yeah, but you have the monk shit.
But
You don't want to be hit.
I didn't ask them to monk. I asked them to fight.
You all get to hear it as Tor attacks. Eliza, harder.
Remus is just.
I concede that Tor probably benefits from them more than I do.
We'll see if we can't find you some other speed boots.
I gotta hit them Tabaxi monk levels.
Oh.
So who's getting the Book of Misspells?
Emran.
Emran or Milo.
I don't think I'm gonna find this, Sasha.
I don't think that exists.
Grr.
Does anyone in our group not have a bag of holding?
I don't have the backup holding.
Okay, so if I take the bra of holding, I can give you a bag of holding.
Technically have a handy haversack instead of a bag of holding. But I don't carry a lot of other stuff anyway. It's also technically over.
I don't think
Does anybody care about the rock?
I mean, the rock's
Look,
something.
if nobody else is interested in the rock, I will absolutely take the improbable rock.
Because I don't think I'm gonna take anything else.
What were the boots called, Gemma?
The boots are called Kinky Boots. Yeah, KINKY Boots
Trying to
of
find
Stripe.
boots,
Kinky Boots of Stripe.
Did you want that? Spells?
Hey, Carl, which container did you use for the cupcakes? Is it spook or anything?
Do you know how to get to that one, Gemma?
The glass one?
Yeah, although he will just knock it over, and then all of the frosting will get on the top.
Rapier of Kings, Dagger of Kings.
So there's the Book of Inappropriate Languages, the Steve of Cloak, the Rapier of Kings.
The Steve of Cloak.
The Cloak of Steve, sorry.
Nope.
No.
It's the Steve of Cloak now.
Uh,
It's a Steve that you put on.
Work Out the Kinks, which is the gun. You're taking the Warhammer and the boots, the striding, and then there's the Dagger of Kinks and the Rock of Improbable Events.
Well, I do think the gun would go well for you, Milo. So if you want it,
Yep. Go
I'm
ahead.
very comfortable with that.
Take the gun. Do you still want that dagger? Cause I mean that dagger requires attunement, and my flame tongue dagger is attuned.
I thought the dagger didn't require attunement.
It requires attunement?
Or did it not?
No, it
I
doesn't.
could have sworn it didn't.
He said it didn't.
Okay, my bad. I don't know why.
I think the
Yeah.
only thing that required attunement
Next to
was
it.
the
The cloak.
clothes.
Cloak.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. I had it typed out wrong.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of them, and one of them did, but the one I chose did
But yeah, so I'm taking the pistol.
not.
It also what?
I think I'm actually. Well,
I want to be back.
okay, I mean. I'll take it just to have a. What is it, a +2 dagger as its base, kind of?
That's not bad.
No.
In a pinch.
And all I have is just like a very normal dagger. Was I supposed to do anything with that? It's not
It will.
weird.
It is weird.
Oh,
You don't have to do anything weird.
good.
It's weird.
It's weird.
When you hit a creature, you hear a voice in your head that says deeper. And when
And
you
if
get
you
a
crit, it
critical,
screams it, and everybody that hears it feels very uncomfortable and doesn't want to get close to you anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
So they get disadvantage on their attacks against you. Honestly, that's part of the reason I thought it would be good for you or Milo. Like,
Yeah.
that's actually really good for a rogue that wants to get in melee.
Or a wizard concentrating on a spell.
yeah.
If you can land those crits, that's sort of...
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still.
So,
If you get surrounded
and then
and happen to crit.
by next game, I will write them or put a little sheet for them for yours. So
Now we're down to just the Cloak of Steve and the Rapier.
the Rapier of Kinks.
I mean, I'll take the cloak, but I'm not going to use it. It's just going to go to the first store we get to.
I mean, it's a tunable.
Yeah,
It is tunable.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Unless it's going to do more for me than my bracers, it's not.
No, it doesn't.
And it doesn't, so.
No, it's only probably good to like sneak in somewhere if you did want to look.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we'll keep it in case anybody has to sneak in or wants to be in a crowd and not noticed. We could untune something and put that on for like a reason. But I don't think anybody would want to like constantly.
I'll wear it constantly, but I refuse to attune to it, so it does nothing. It's just a cloak.
Man, that's a basic clock.
Alright, it goes nicely next to my really nice one.
And then Tora's just gonna put the rapier on too because it looks cool with have all the weapons.
Yeah.
That's why I took the camera, honestly. They have the same mentality as that.
So
Like an armory fellow.
So what are you
Yeah. Does this intimidate you?
are you guys able to out of here and plane shift back? Or are you going to have to rest the night before you can leave the next day?
Find it. What was that again?
It's plane. It should be plane shift.
What's like 7 or 8?
Yeah, it's like 6, 7, 8, something like that.
I can. I did not use a 7th level spell slot.
I also can, I just don't have a tuning block.
I do. Right?
One person has it.
Yeah.
No, I know Harpoon had one.
Yeah.
I had the one to get here.
Here, yeah.
But do
What
we have
was
one
the
to get
scroll
back
again?
to the material plane?
I don't.
Do you have the plant thing?
Somebody's mischief.
N.A. Nathar's Mischief.
Do we need one to get back home?
I thought you had to have one to the plane you're going to.
Hold on,
Hold
hold on.
on, read it.
I think so, because I have both.
If D&D. Technically, you could give it to. Oh no, actually.
Transport via plants is the same plane.
Okay, wait, though, but you have one to get us back here, right? But not necessarily right this spot.
Correct.
I have one to get us to this plane.
Right,
Right.
can you specifically go to a specific spot on that plane? Or is
You
it
can
anywhere on that
designate a place on that plane when you use the spell.
Yeah.
And it'll get you
As close as the
as
DM
close as
decides.
it can.
Because I have word of recall and I could take 5 people back to Vasselheim. And if you were one of them, you could take me back and we could get the rest.
Okay.
Counterpoint.
Mm-hmm.
A few more spells. But from here, Banish sends us home.
Can anyone?
Would that be one for each person though?
Yes.
Potentially, but how many of us know the spell?
I'm pretty sure I have it.
I can run it.
Because that would be best. Because then you can transport yourself.
I can flash recall.
But
But
where
it's
does
a
it send
two or
us?
there's 7 of us, right? And you can take 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
So if 2 of us get banished, and then the rest get sent back,
Where would it send us though?
Anywhere in your home plane, that's the problem. We'd have to regroup somehow.
we're very good at that, though.
I will say,
It sounds really,
whoever
really
tried to
fun.
be banished will
but, like,
be rolling a d20 and then I will
completely-
determine where I put them.
So I could be banished and transport via plants to somewhere.
Wherever it's a Vasselheim.
Yeah.
Everybody else is where that will take.
I don't know about anybody else. You have teleport, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
What
you have
spell is
teleportation. It is.
that? Yeah, 7th level spell.
Could you teleport to Vasselheim?
No.
Yeah.
You can't. Isn't there like an anti-magic
Yeah,
thing?
there's a not. Yeah.
I mean, I
there.
technically shouldn't transport via plants there, but you know.
Well, that's a nature thing, so they're okay with it.
Also, you could do either to outside of the city.
Yeah.
Except I don't think there's a circle outside of the city.
But I've been there enough that I. would-
Yeah, you don't need a circle because you have been there enough.
Oh, so it's me and 5 going.
If I'm fairly familiar with this.
So yeah,
So
you
one,
can
we just need to banish one
Yeah,
person.
only one person needs to be banished. So banish
Okay.
Ramos
Does
and
anybody already
Well-
have it?
hold on. You said you said 6. Still 2. No, there's 7 of you. Never mind, I'm counting wrong.
There's 7 of us.
I'm counting wrong. I apologize.
I checked on that. I'm not too gay from
I just thought it would be really
Today.
fun to be banished and see where I ended up.
Yeah, and you have no way to get to us afterwards.
I know.
I'll tell you where I go.
That's not as fun.
Here's the thing though. Oh no, I do have word of recall here. Okay.
So, who is banishing Ramos?
Yeah, I guess it could be anybody.
Does anybody have the spell already? Or is it something
I'm pretty
that
sure I have
someone
banishment.
needs to prepare? 'Cause I would
4th
have to.
level. I've got one spell slot that can.
And you got it prepared?
You have it memorized?
Actually, I don't have it memorized.
Oh.
Or I don't have it prepared.
I don't either.
Okay. I will flash.
Recall?
I don't know. Thank you.
I'll
I
tell you,
instead have feeble minded. That won't help now.
tell you where I go, and if there's a problem, I'll let you know. Somehow.
Cast Vanish.
I'll send
Wait
you a
1
letter.
minute.
That one's a little harder to peg.
That's a weird one. I'm guessing.
Are they tall or something? Blame him
What?
for the joke I made.
Ah.
You'll hear it on the recording. I don't think anybody's paying enough attention to hear me.
Yeah, I missed it.
Duncan said that one's hard to peg, and I said, why? Is it tall or something?
No, she's doing some sort of game where it shows you a picture, a Google Earth kind of thing, and you have to guess where you're at.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Geoguesser.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'll banish you first. Okay.
Okay, so you just automatically want to fail to save.
Yep.
So,
Hold on.
Roll a d20, you said?
Yeah.
As the target reappears in the space it left,
So hold it for a minute.
or the nearest unoccupied space is occupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return. So you
Yeah.
hold it for a minute.
Hold it
Okay.
for a
I
minute.
appreciate the disappears with a faint popping noise.
Ramos goes.
So,
There you go.
18.
18. Yeah, you end up in Pyro.
Okay.
Right at the edge of the volcano.
Oh, fuck.
So all of a sudden you pop and whoosh, there's this heat.
I don't think there's any trees in.
Well,
Not too far.
I
Not
have-
far. Yeah, once you get off the mountain, there
Eat
will
it
be.
specifically, you're gonna have to walk for a
I
while.
have an envelope of sending.
Okay, so we're gonna cast.
Let's start walking
cast
and
Vanish
writing.
at 8th level.
Do you have any wild shape left? Because you could just wild shape to a bird and then fly to a tree.
That's true.
That would actually be faster.
Yes. I will use a wild shape. I'll do that.
Okay.
You cast it at 8th level? Oh, right, because you used
Oh,
all
no,
your
I put it
low.
on at 4th.
Okay.
I have 4th level slots.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
Y'all go home at 8th level.
Did you get this in?
I found this earlier.
You can search.
Wait, what are you looking for?
I just see what
Oh
level
wow, that's gonna
word
be
recall
hard.
is. So I don't have 6 level slots, so it's gonna be word of recall. So
It's not actually United States.
doing that, so I'll just take out the slot.
So you probably should
I
walk
don't
on the table and just slide
I
over.
could be wrong.
People are driving from the side.
Alright, everybody hold hands and think nice things about the hunt.
Okay.
So majestic.
It's super chill.
And all you appear in your room.
Yep, you pair my
I
room.
don't think it's the US. The US doesn't
Has all
do
these
rats like
weird boy band posters over
that. It's okay.
There's just one boy band, and it's in the closet, so we can't see it.
Damn right.
No, it's called instinct, not in the closet. Sorry.
It's in the sink.
Yeah.
It's waterproof, so it's fine.
But she doesn't have a poster, she'll have a sink in her room.
So you guys are in Vesselheim. Probably say a good 15 minutes. Either Ramos shows up or you guys go meet Ramos at the Abundant Terrace.
Yeah, we'll go hang out with the tree we know that he uses most often.
Yes, the big one.
The one that people live in?
No, that's...
No, the heart.
No, actually, no. Some people do live in it. Yeah,
It's a temple.
people live in it.
True.
Huh?
I don't think he uses that one.
So,
Pretty sure Keelan showed him where the tree is. It's big enough that it's farthest away from the temple to piss off Malora people.
Although I might be in good with them soon.
Fuck 'em.
so where you're at, so because people may have forgot the other two things you eventually want to recheck to make sure that Pre made it back to Tyriok's house. You were going to go check on them at one point, and then you have a meeting with Vox Machina in Western in less than a day
Oh, that's right.
to go over the way of the worlds. You guys can also decide. You can probably find a place to where you want to. Do you want to get
We need to sleep.
an inn to rest in, or do you want to
I mean,
try to take a spot at Bahamas?
I'm pretty sure I have a magnificent
Okay.
connection.
hang
That's
on.
true.
Not here.
Just outside.
Yeah, just know that.
Yeah.
So we have to go back to outside of Stillben.
Outside of Western.
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 Right, my bad.
And you're also meeting Vox Machina in Western.
In Western?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were in. I thought they wanted to meet somewhere else. Okay, so we only have one place to go. Never mind. That's not as complicated as I thought.
No, it's that Ghostie's meeting them somewhere else.
Right. Sure. Okay,
And where
well,
can you teleport us to Western?
we should not do that in the city, though.
No,
Yes.
we can still just outside.
I'm just reminding us.
You almost put me in a volcano.
That sounds fun, at least.
The key word is almost.
Very true.
I mean, it sounds to me like you were technically safe as long as you didn't move.
Yes. I got to be there, stuck there for a minute watching it.
The lava plumes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys would really enjoy this. I do not.
Oh, she said that.
Yeah, but it's really cool.
No, it's not.
It's actually very
the
hot.
opposite.
I mean,
I mean, it was the one nice thing about staying here.
I'm telling Poppy you said that.
because you see them so often.
And Tara.
It's the joke.
So, you guys head outside the city.
Yes.
Say the one. I did not mean to say the one. Words.
I'm still playing.
Okay.
It's fine, I don't want to talk to her anyway.
Write her a letter.
Huh?
Write her a letter.
I'm not wasting one of my letters on it.
No, an actual letter.
Oh.
Those are still a thing.
Yes.
Most people use them.
Thank you.
Just put it in a normal envelope instead of a magic envelope. It's the same letter.
So we're gonna go outside the city
Yeah.
and teleport to Western.
Mhm.
And we have 2 days before we have to meet.
1 day.
Less than a day, technically.
Less than a day, still, yeah.
If every single one of us was really into this lots and vehicles, we could have called ourselves Lots Machina.
Motherfucker, that's good.
Shit, new idea for tricks. Everybody is from Fox.
Everybody's what?
From
Your house?
your house.
What was you said you did?
Locks.
I could actually be from your
Also,
Yeah, if we were all into the
I think I'm.
vehicles and locks, we could call it Lots Machina.
I have to recheck. I wrote a whole thing.
that's where the Kryn Dynasty is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you just have to live in the Kryn dynasty.
We
What they actually claim and what they supposedly claim. So you guys can go to, there's 2 inns there, because one of them is the Sunkiss Tavern and Inn.
Which I think is where we stayed before.
You started there and then you moved away because you got really suspicious of the new girl that they had hired,
Right.
who turned out to be Larkana. So, and then the other place, the other one was the Hope's Devourer.
Yes.
Was the other end?
No, was it?
Devourer of Hope. No, it was
Devourer
the
of
Devourer.
Marcel.
It was a Devourer of Marcel. That's what it
That's
was.
right.
So those were the.
Play on his name. It wasn't her
Yeah.
name.
So it's which 2 you guys want to
Okay, so
go?
does anybody think there's going to be something dangerous about going to give these remains to these people?
I hope not.
You did leave the remains with them. You were just going to check to see if they. You guys had talked about thinking about checking to make sure Pre made it fine and all that. That's all.
Because she said
That's how all this started.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
when we
guys,
took
you
them
guys, yeah.
and we can do that after we
Yeah.
get them.
Right.
So we can take a nap now.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
I'm going to take a nap.
Yes.
So again, which inn do you want to go to?
The first one.
Yes.
Okay, so
The other one's a mouthful.
so
We've been there before.
The one that's easy to say.
The other one sounds a little bit shady.
So you go to the Sunkiss Tavern and Inn, and the innkeeper is that gruff half orc barkeep behind it is Ulf from before, and it's just him. Oh hey, I remember most of you.
Hello.
How
Welcome.
many rooms do you have available?
4 right now.
We'll take all 4.
All right. One gold, just one night.
If that.
Let's start with one.
Yeah.
Okay. Then for discounts for saving the city and us, 1 gold for the whole floor.
Here you go. I will pay the gold
Thank you.
and go to the nearest room.
Here's keys for them.
Remus and Tor take a room.
Who's splitting up where? With the 4 rooms.
Remus and Tor take a room.
Parrot took one. She doesn't care who falls. She's already in bed asleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
As we'll go with her.
I'll go in Paris room.
That's the quiet room. Nobody will have any expectations.
So then that technically that leaves 2 rooms.
For each of you.
Y'all can have your
One
own
for-
room.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll take it without saying anything. Milo will kind of look around at everyone else going in rooms and go, okay.
Alright.
Just come in, alright.
Lock the door.
When's the last time we got to have our own room?
Yeah.
I sleep on my own.
The spread out
Yeah.
bed.
Little halfling on the big old bed.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, how many beds are in the rooms?
Most I will probably say the 2 that you guys go in would have 2 beds, and then the other 2 would just have single beds.
So they each get a single.
Yeah.
Remus is pushing the 2
Yeah.
beds together.
And Eliza decides who she wants to sleep with.
Baz or Para?
I'm sleeping at the end of Paris room.
Fair.
I see that, and then Para's tail slowly wraps around.
Warmth.
So does anyone do any talking before, or do anyone want to talk with anyone before you go to sleep?
No. I would like to sleep.
Yeah.
I know Para would prefer to sleep, so I will sit in
Para's
agony.
already asleep.
She was asleep before you joined her.
Yeah.
Well, Tor has exhaustion too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's actually gonna let himself look as exhausted as he feels in Ramos' presence only.
Well, then everyone does get a good night's sleep. Your health comes back, your exhaustion goes away, your spell slots come back. As everyone gets.
Ooh, we're trying a little exhaustion during this rest requires food and drink.
We can do that too.
Yeah.
when we wake up.
I just never noticed it
Yeah.
like before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thought I knew, or I just never saw it.
We all just kind of assume that happens with long rests because we usually have a meal.
yeah.
I just also never noticed that anything you could click on to actually remove it when
Yeah.
you do your long rest.
I think it only has it if you have a weapon.
I think it's because I've usually gotten rid of exhaustion through like
Manually.
restoration or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
So I've never done it on a long rest before, so I'm like, oh, this is different.
Yeah. No, I think it's been there.
Yeah.
Bless you.
It's not new by any means.
So the next morning, Milo gets a message.
Ooh.
Says, you recognize the voice. It's actually Sherry from Gilmores in Iman. Says, yes, someone has come in and sold us one of the antimite daggers that you wanted. So it is ready for pickup at your convenience.
Right.
Oh.
Where?
That is Iman. And you, yeah. So, I mean, you do have two taxi drivers, so.
Yeah.
Don't be taxi drivers. That's a terrible job. Be chauffeurs.
Why taxi drivers actually get paid?
Yeah,
Taxi drivers get paid more.
Yeah, but
Depending-
first can sit and read while
That's true. Actually, that's a lot
I'm
better.
also not entirely sure that that's true, depending
No,
on who
yeah.
your chauffeur.
This look cute.
Yes.
Maybe it doesn't
Next to your plate is fine too. Just not here. Because it was blocking the
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Alright.
Here, let's-
No.
If you were taller, that would be.
just do that.
They were a little bit taller. They were long.
How does one go about learning a spell?
You have,
Scroll.
depending on, you have to spend whatever level the spell is, it's that many hours and a certain
Certain
amount
amount of special magical ink
and
and
paper
paper.
worth of gold.
Which is why I said he should get the extra, because he's gonna need it.
Because it's a what level spell?
Oh.
Level 2 spell, right?
Is it?
Or is it a level 1 spell? Pulled up here.
Oh, yep, 2. Second level spell.
Okay, there's a second level spell.
There were too many cupcakes to go in the one that's covered. They're sitting in a different glass than the top of the other one. So, doesn't have enough. But I haven't seen it, so
Alright, so
Jeremiah thinks he's on his bed.
for each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces, which represents material components you expend as you experiment the spell to master it, as well as the fine inks you need to record it. Once you have spent this time and money, you can prepare it just like your other spells, and it is considered to be in your spell.
So I do know you've been to Western before. You know that there is a place to get ink if you do not have it. It's a small jaunt to if I remember the name of the place. Let's have to look it up. Shops. Beyond the Veil, and there's also Gilmore's Glorious Goods there, a franchise. Either one of them, you're pretty sure would have the materials you need, and technically, because most of them are going to take the full 8 hours, you could go get that, come back, meditate for 4 hours, and then do your spell for the other 4. Right? Or does that count as?
It doesn't, at least in the thing that I was looking at, which was just in the how to copy a spell, it doesn't say whether or not it counts as heavy activity. So whether or not it would
I think I
interrupt your rest,
counted
I
it
don't know.
as being able to do it a rest.
Yeah, I would say.
Oh no, it does. It does break a rest because it explicitly is saying that you're experimenting with the spell.
Oh.
You're trying to take their notation and figure out what they mean. Like with a spell scroll, you can read the spell scroll and do
Yes.
the magic, but understanding how that works,
Yes.
so you can write your notation into your spell book is a different process.
Oh.
So you're sort of playing around with it, which means you're attempting to cast it. That's why the used material components is part of that 50 gold. And an attempt to cast a spell breaks a long rest.
So,
Would there be any sort of consideration for the idea that maybe the elves
only needs 4 hours of.
trance?
Also, if you we can ignore a lot of that too.
Yeah, I
that
mean-
doesn't have to be the way that works.
Since it's a small spell, I will say the time can be used for that. Well, that is fine.
I just parsed the raw, the way it's written and why it means certain things. So
Yeah.
it doesn't have to. We don't have to use that. I understand the writing.
Okay. So, yeah.
Excuse me.
So I'm gonna pause it while Nicole takes care of the food. All right. We are unpaused. Basilthon has left the room and gone down to eat with everybody else.
Yep.
And Eliza and Para stay in the room.
As Nicole eats a cookie.
So 2 hours later, Para wakes up. Oh, hi, Eliza. You slept here too?
Yeah. Figured it'd be more convenient because you did mention that you wanted to talk to me when we got back.
Oh. Yeah. Did I talk to you about what that one girl who could read minds said?
I don't believe you did.
Well, she told me that you and I have a lot of the same dirty thoughts.
Really?
Yeah, and I wanted to tell you that it's okay. It doesn't mean that we're bad people. And it doesn't mean just because we've both been touched by evil things that we're like evil and dirty now. And you shouldn't feel guilty.
I don't think that's what she meant.
What other dirty thoughts we both have in common?
Para, we've had sex before.
Yeah, but that's not dirty.
No, but it's colloquial.
We were both very hygienic.
Oh my god.
Bless her little innocent heart.
It's because Nicole big brain.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
That.
Oh.
Oh.
It popped out.
You might be able to fix it.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you can pop this back in.
I was like, did it break? It didn't land that hard.
That's why I was like, what? Oh.
That's not supposed to be down there.
That was my thought process. I was like, huh? Oh, ew.
That's taking a bit low.
I need to get that clean.
Usually just wiped it out.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Back to the dirty thoughts.
Sorry.
So is that it?
Yeah. I just didn't want you like feeling bad about yourself.
Oh, well, I appreciate the thought. I don't feel bad about myself.
I mean, 2 evil things sought you out.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm evil.
Exactly. Some people would take that to mean omens of bad things, but it's just coincidence.
I like to think it just means I'm really cool and powerful, and they want that.
No, they tend to want easily manipulative people.
I meant okay. I meant more like if they could control me, that would be an advantage for them.
Right.
So they figure try their chances, but I'm not worried about myself.
Honestly, I think at this point they just grab anybody they can and hope for the best. Then they found the worst in you, so good for you.
Twists.
I guess that's one way to put it.
But yeah, I thought it might not be something you wanted to talk about in front of everybody. I didn't know how you were feeling about it.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm feeling pretty okay. But I do appreciate you thinking about me.
Well, yeah, you're my friend.
Yep.
And we have a lot in common.
Like
we're both having to adapt with the loss of a friend that's now obsessed with the other person's friend.
yeah. That is true.
Wow.
It just took forever to get there.
Stop staring at me.
We both like to find knowledge and study things.
Yeah.
We both like to spend time in the Cobalt Souls libraries. Just one of us is more welcome.
I mean, if you're with me, you can come in.
Yeah. They also will let me in if I'm willing to clean.
Mm.
I have figured out how to read a book and dust at the same time, so.
Hey, you know what? That's a good talent to have.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps your place tidy.
Helps out a tail.
Oh, I bet. So,
Quit looking at me.
you're looking at me.
Yeah.
I just put that ball.
Yeah, but you don't want them to look at you, so when you look at them, it makes them uncomfortable because they're not supposed to be looking at you. So please stop looking.
I don't know where to go from here.
So I guess we should find everybody else and eat or something.
Yeah, I guess so.
About that time, Baz comes back with 2 plates.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah.
Did you just make that?
I mean, I technically already have.
You are as classified as
Put
man.
that in Discord. That's me. Personal cheerleader.
Should be.
Hands a plate to each of you. I'm gonna go eat mine now.
Thanks.
You can eat here if you want.
My plate's downstairs.
You should have brought yours.
I only have 2 hands.
Oh, he doesn't have a tail. That's a shame.
Not for Eliza.
yourself.
Steve has a tail, right?
I saw Steve with tails.
Find a tiefling named Steve. Set.
No, you just gotta find a tiefling and say, hey, can I call you Steve?
Don't tell me your name. Your name is Steve now. Anyway, bye.
Where is your actual life? That's saying something.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Gave you space. I broke the tension for you. I don't know what more you want.
To get over my feelings of unworthiness.
Aww.
Max feels you there.
That'll never happen. It's true.
I'm aware.
Okay. I'm not being an asshole.
Fine.
Anyway,
Anyway,
That's all.
we'll go downstairs, I guess. Or are y'all eating in your room?
I guess we're eating in our rooms. Food was brought there.
More
Yeah.
quality time.
so downstairs is the rest of you.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be asking how you guys have been, what you've been up to.
So much. So much.
Sounds like it.
So we all noticed Baz take food up to go.
Yep.
Liza and come back without them.
Are they still asleep?
No.
Are they alright?
Were they wearing clothes?
Yes.
Fair question.
What?
It's been a while since, well, Vola left. She and Eliza used to go cavorting around at the bars. I don't think Eliza has done that in a while.
We haven't been around many bars.
Also true. They didn't always require bars, it just was the easy place.
Are you going somewhere?
No, that was it. Hadn't thought about that.
Do you guys come down after you finish eating?
Yeah.
They come down and join you. And then Milo can tell. You can tell him about your message.
Yeah, I would like to go back to a monsoon as a dagger that I ordered is in.
Stock.
Yeah.
We can do that.
We can do that after we meet with
The family.
Yeah.
You know, that'll be probably about 3 hours at Pike's Little Red House.
So we've got a little while we're here.
If you guys need to do anything,
I guess I could see if anybody wants the cloak of Steve.
Try to sell it.
That's what I meant.
Who ended up with the rock?
You did.
he did.
Oh, okay. What was it called?
The Rock of Improbable Events.
I just mentioned that I would like it. I didn't know where I actually got it.
Yeah, well, we talked about it, and I, as usual, decided that if somebody else wanted the thing, they should have it instead of
I'm
me.
gonna have some fun with this. So when you went to bed, you sit it on a table
Sure.
next to you, and you go down to eat. And all of a sudden, you realize it's in your pocket.
Interesting.
We're gonna make an engine out of this rock.
You want to make it what?
An engine out of this rock. We can get talking bowls of petunias.
Am I allowed to read what the fuck this is?
Yeah, you've had it long enough. You can. Yeah, and then you can read it out loud if you want to people.
Oh, maybe later. Oh. Well, alright.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I am here for an infinite improbability engine.
We can keep going while I read.
Okay.
Read those.
Oh, actually, no, it does not magically appear. All of a sudden, everyone can hear this thunk, thunk, thunk as anytime you look, you see the rock. If you look away, it's moved more, and it is slowly getting closer to Ramos.
It's a weeping angel and I hate it.
Or it's not gonna stop looking at it.
Could be worse. Could be the luggage.
Well, it won't move if you
Yep.
keep looking at it.
Staring at it.
What are you looking at?
That rock is moving to you. I don't like it. Should I smash it? I could smash it.
Isn't that his rock?
It's my rock. Apparently.
I don't know, Daryl. No, that's definitely your rock.
Why is it moving? Rocks don't move
That's not true.
that fast.
That's not true.
Okay, show me another one that does.
Okay.
Go pick a rock, put it next to that one, and make it move.
No.
I think let's just leave it and see what happens.
But I can't stop it from hurting you if I'm not looking at it.
I don't think it can hurt him.
You've ever been hit with a rock? It can hurt.
No, I've never been hit with a rock in my whole life.
Well, let me tell you, it hurts.
Usually the one doing the hitting, honestly.
That's different.
Well, it hurts.
I know. That's why I use rocks.
Did kids throw rocks at you because they thought, haha, it won't hurt because you're a rock?
No?
Hmm.
We threw rocks at each other to learn to not get hit by rocks.
It's called rock dodging.
You can dodge a rock, you can dodge a ball.
Yep.
Dodge rock.
Well, I'm glad you weren't surrounded by cool children.
No, just cruel adult.
Did they throw rocks at you?
No. Something to a cult.
Aside from that.
Did the cult throw rocks at you?
No, they murdered me.
By throwing rocks?
I
Were you
don't
stoned?
know, actually.
They piled it on top of him.
Oh, yeah.
More weight.
Ooh. I think let's just see what happens.
If you look away, then you guys hear the thudding noise again. Well, it stops, and it's right next to Ramos.
I'll pick it up.
Waiting for the improbable, it climbs his leg.
I think I have a rock now.
Yes.
Your new best friend, the rock.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
it's like a pet.
It's extremely attractive rock. It has a charisma 24.
It does.
God.
That's a nice rock.
You said it was just an ordinary rock.
Uh-huh.
It is a
It's great.
sentient, chaotic neutral rock with an intelligence of 15, a wisdom of 13, and a charisma of 24. Parentheses. It's a really attractive rock. The rock can hear and has blind sight out to a range of 120 feet.
That's significant.
It can't speak or communicate, but it can read and understand common.
That's normal.
Percent do you think it is?
I'm gonna just skip that turn.
Okay.
Why?
It has no real purpose, or if it ever did, it has long forgotten it. Its only desire is to make itself known, and it does so by using its flip over ability. It can flip itself over anytime it wishes, as long as no creatures are observing it. This ability can have any or all of the following effects. A thudding sound can be heard as far as 60 feet. It can roll 5 feet on a level plane, 30 feet on a slight decline, or 120 feet on a steep decline. Or it can activate an object that can be triggered by pressure, such as a switch or a button. It's perpetually under the effect of the Arcanist's magic aura spell. Its magical aura is masked and appears to be a mundane rock to any type of magical detection. The throwing part is where I was like, what? If the rock is thrown, the flight path and eventual destination can be particularly unpredictable. The sentience of the rock can guide its path to end up in a location it prefers, even ricocheting off of other objects or bouncing more than it has any reasonable right to. The creature can use its action to throw the rock. At the DM's discretion, the rock may end up in a location it prefers. Through seemingly impossible chance, it can land somewhere, strike, or miss a target if it chooses. If it chooses to strike a target, the rock must succeed in hitting its target with an attack. What do you roll? Oh, its attack modifier is a +7, and it does 1d6 + 7 force damage on a hit. The creature throwing the rock has no effect on the attack. If animate objects is cast on the rock, or if it is affected by the telekinesis spell, the rock retains control over itself and can act of its own free will. And I'm going to skip that last part.
Why?
Because I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Jules doesn't want me to know all the cool things about it.
Yeah, so that's that.
I could look it up myself. They are not stopping me. I am stopping me. Because I'm respecting
It's more
this.
fun that way.
Until tonight. And I can type instead of peck.
All you'd have to do is go to my character sheet.
Yeah, that's even more effort, really. For me, right now, with the tools that I have available.
I've been looking
Ain't you special?
So you guys are just taking a relaxing day, or a few hours, probably drinking coffee, teas, and alcohol, and whatever you want.
Because we could go see if the Gilmores goods here has anything. We have all this money.
Yeah. And if anybody doesn't want one of their kinky weapons, they could see about offloading it.
It's true.
Maybe they saw rocks. Is there a duplicate object spell?
No, you have to log out of the game at the right time.
Touch it, but don't pick it up.
So,
No, you have to put it in your computer box and activate the replication glitch when you turn it off and on again real quick.
I was thinking of the gold dupe, or item dupe thing from Diablo,
I was thinking of that.
where you have to click it, and then as you're picking it up, you have to close out of the game, and then when you reopen it, it should be on the ground and in your inventory.
I think the Pokemon one is like you put it in the
You put
Computer.
it in a specific part of the PC at a
Yes.
specific place.
and then
Yes, it's
save,
the very last
and
item.
while it's saving, you will close the game, and then it'll be in the,
It'll be there twice.
and in the computer. Yeah.
Some people just have too much time on it.
Right? But then they tell me how to do it and I don't have to figure it out. I'm just like, yeah, I can do this now.
So, get to Gilmores. This one's a little bit smaller. It is only one story since it's one of the franchise. And you guys had spent quite a bit of time here with Steris and Maris and Wax and Wayne. Wayne's actually behind the counter playing with different items. Welcome. Oh, hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. Ish.
You come to relieve me?
No.
I've been here like an hour.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, it's a long hour. I have to talk to people.
Yes.
And they're usually a little bit more observant when they shop here.
I would hope so.
I exchange for like items.
I know.
That's why I said define like.
You don't wanna know.
But I was mumbling to myself. So.
I think
Do you want a cloak?
What's it do?
Pull it out. It turns you into Steve. Do you know a Steve?
I do. I don't like him.
Well, you could look like him.
Oh.
And then you could do a bunch of stuff and be like, big.
That.
Oh, Liza.
I don't think he needed that part spelled out, Eliza.
Does he have?
Bad influence.
You could do crime.
You can do crap.
Be crime, do gay? No. No, it doesn't. But I was going to try it.
It's worth it.
Play with the words, see how they fit together. The other way I know doesn't work. Crime, gay, doobie? Mm-mm.
No, you need to add a do at the end of it.
Crime, gay, doobie, doo.
You're going straight to jail now.
I can't go to straight jail. I'm gay.
This is straight to jail, not to straight jail.
Potato, potato.
So, do you set the cloak down on the counter so I can look at it?
I mean, I'm going to hold it up so we can look at it.
Okay, so yeah, he's kind of holding it and stuff. And there's a small flash, and all of a sudden you're holding a wand. I think that works.
What? You can't just do that.
It's a wand of secrets.
That'll do.
What does that do?
It's about to find out.
I mean, I don't remember.
While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points to the nearest one nearest to you.
Yeah, you need that.
I think it's very great, honestly. The sad part is I spent all this time getting my character sheet thing to recognize that I had added that. And now I'm deleting it to add something else.
So no more Cloak of Steve?
No more Cloak of Steve.
But that's like a summon spell.
Kind of.
Why did it summon Steve?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah,
actually.
it summons a spiritual Steve who
To-
stands in front of you and
Yeah, so take
gets
your
attacked
hits.
instead.
It's
of
like a free meat shield.
It's a
once per day for 20 hit points.
Yep, it's a technically like a almost
Yeah,
a shield shield.
Clutch moment. That could be amazing.
But you have to attune to it.
Yeah.
None of us thought it was worth
Oh.
it.
No.
So he's got it on, and
Looks like Steve.
not yet. He's got it tuned.
In an hour, he will look like Steve.
Now we're all like. So Tori's gonna put the rapier on the counter.
Okay.
What weapon you can trade for this?
Who's beeping?
Soup's up.
Soup song.
It smells good.
He pulls out one. Since this is actually part of inventory, it would be that weapon plus 1,000 gold more, and he holds out a rapier that's forged from the tooth of the black dragon.
Ooh.
This will allow you to throw acid 3 times per day at people, on top of it being a normal rapier.
What is it called?
It is called the Black Dragon Tooth Rapier. You may have to refresh because it's a homebrewed item that I just added. Because I liked it.
Something.
Dragon.
Hey.
Does anybody remember why I kept one of the teeth from the lead dragon?
No.
Souvenir.
We all did, and we're gonna make matching
Yeah.
necklaces out of them.
Cool, thanks. I knew I had, and I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, what was my point for this? Well, I had a purpose. I had a plan.
Yeah.
I had intentions. What was it again?
I will say you do know you could. This would be the place to hand it over. Wayne would not be the one that does it, but like when Maris gets here, she has someone who can set up the jewelry if you guys want your teeth to be made into jewelry.
Can we have them enchanted?
That would be because it's only like 10 gold to pretty much drill a hole and put it on a gold on a chain. But depending what type of enchantment are you looking at or wanting it to be?
Maybe if we could pull out some of the magic inherent from a lead dragon to do something.
I didn't mean to sideline from your...
No, that's fine. I wonder if we could turn them into those things that let you not be scryed on.
That I know will take a while.
How long is a wild?
Usually 6 months to a year
Oh.
for each one.
I mean, oh, Jesus.
Plus there'll be attunable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Amulets of non-detection require attunement.
Yeah.
I mean, it would maybe be appropriate in certain instances.
Maybe we should find out what can be done in the day. If anything.
It could be turned into necklace.
We'll do that then. Do that for sure, and then we'll talk to Keelan and see how long we're actually going to be here.
I mean, honestly, if it's long enough, like if it's a month or 2 weeks or something, that can be a return trip
Yeah.
thing.
I can ask when Maris gets here, since she's the one that has the person or knows the person. I'm not allowed to talk to those people. They don't think highly of me. So Maris talks to them, and she can ask those questions for you, and then we can reach out and see if it's something that you guys want to see what they can do. So, where's my notes?
Taking the train on the rapier.
Hmm?
So are you taking the train on the rapier?
I'm checking to see what the damage is versus stuff I already got. I don't think I have a rapier. So I do have a rapier, so it'd be...
Honestly, the biggest trigger for a rapier, they're pretty standard damage, but they're finesse weapon.
Mm.
So they're good for people who are dex builds, basically.
Which I'm not.
Otherwise, it's going to be, I think, the same damage as a longsword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're not better or worse than that.
The acid thing is cooler than whispering to go faster.
Yeah.
And possibly doing damage if I crit.
Yeah. More consistent and under better control.
Mm-hmm. And then it was an additional how much gold?
1,000.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Because I already have a hammer that could crit and do stuff. And it doesn't require attunement, so that's nice.
Oh, we also have you two cast spells, right?
Yes.
Ryan's Binding Ice. I don't know if you
I would like that.
be 1,000 gold for it.
Ooh, I will definitely purchase that. 1,000 gold.
New spell.
It wasn't
Yeah, because he has no idea what type of magic person
Yeah,
you
no,
are.
that's fine.
You know, he just assumes everyone's like
I
stairs.
thought it was a cool item. I don't. What?
There's a possibility of running
You don't do
into those
nature
again.
stuff.
Hey,
You
it's
do
good.
magic
Yeah,
stuff.
you're so-
What?
I said, I thought if we ever ran into Dose again, hey, Stagio, I got you a root beer.
You would love it.
And he would laugh his
But-
ass off.
What are the chances? It won't fit in those envelopes that say thing.
No.
It's okay, I'll just go to kill.
And what's the? You gotta go to the right one.
You guys looking for anything else?
Do you have anything interesting?
Yeah, I don't have anything else I could trade.
Well, we got this, and it's called an ace ring. It's a little simple black ring. You place it on the right middle finger. It'll change size perfectly to fit the wearer. When worn, the wearer has advantage on charisma saving throws, and when a charm spell is used, has a +2 bonus. Wearer cannot use charm spells. So it protects you against charm spells. You can't cast charm spells. This is
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
this is 2,000 gold.
Does it require attunement?
It does not.
It does not.
Dad, do you want that badge? Don't take that badge.
I just kind of like the idea of actually having some resistance against being charmed, because it's not like it's. Wait, charms usually charisma save.
Yep.
Yeah. No, never mind. It's the other thing that I keep falling prey to.
Wisdom saves.
Yeah.
So we have that one.
I want help with what I want.
See.
I could use a bonus on charisma, but do I do transfer?
Actually, wait, you just up your charisma.
It gives you advantage on
Yeah, it's
saves?
advantage on. It says when worn, the wearer has advantage on charisma saving throws, and then when a charm spell is used, you have a +2 bonus. So if someone tries to charm you, you just
You
add
add
2.
2 to whatever you're
Whatever you roll in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I am immune to charm. Because it'll let me read it from elementals or fae.
I have advantage versus charm.
Yeah, you got that elf thing.
Well, we have this weird thing too, and he pulls up like what looks like a bag of holding. Because you have to coax it to put stuff into it, otherwise it yells at you.
I think I'm okay.
It's called a bag of scolding.
We found a
You
book.
went on a deep dive, didn't you?
We found a book I think you would love.
Really?
Yes,
Yes.
but you're not going to get it.
But you could probably read it.
Yeah,
You could let him read it.
I mean, if you all are willing. Whoever has that.
Wait.
The misspell book.
No, the language book.
Either one of them.
The language book.
I think you'd be
How does
interested in
the
either.
language work?
Interesting.
So,
If we show him the other one, he might actually make those and sell them to people as the real thing.
You
Not
do
his
know
fault
that
if they
I was
can't
going to say,
read.
you know he can't do that, so at least Ramos would know that's
I
not
know, but
something
he
he's.
could get someone else to do it for him.
Not his fault if their customers can't read.
That's true.
Nope.
Let's see.
You're technically not wrong.
I know.
Oh, we did get some black powder in, so we made some bombs.
Oh.
I have 3 of these. They're 500 each. You can toss them or leave them, and they do a 30-foot radius. They have to make a deck save, or they take 4d8 fire damage, or 4d8 bludgeoning damage.
4D damage.
4d damage.
4D.
Yeah.
Their damage is 4th dimensional.
Walls and structures take 2 times the damage.
That'd be fun.
So,
How many did you say you have?
That's 3 of them.
detonation charges.
The
Yeah,
little
do
bombs.
they have to be detonated before?
You light the fuse and you have 6 seconds before it goes off. And it can be placed on the ground, or you would have to do a throw and do whatever the throwing thing is.
There's a part of me that wants one just because it would be scarier to people.
Could you also just hold it up to a person and they just go boom?
Well,
It'll
you
be
do
a
too.
30-foot radius,
It's
so
a.
it's
It's not a,
Yeah, but then they can't get away.
Okay.
He's a little scary.
That's why we like him.
That is one of the reasons.
I have 3 of them. They're 500 gold apiece. Family discount.
Why do you keep looking at me? I didn't say anything about them.
Do you want one?
I mean, I don't need one.
Do you want?
Kind of.
How much? 500?
500 each.
I can buy my
Do
own.
you want one?
Yes.
I was
I'm
already buying one.
Each of you one.
Sweet.
Tor already bought one.
That's
Yep.
fine. So I will buy one for you and one for Eliza. Happy late winter's crest. Birthday. I don't know.
I, Justin, have the weird impression that for some reason people would find it scarier for him to be holding the bomb
Yes.
and threatening to light it than just threatening to throw a fireball.
Yes.
Ergo, intimidation bonus, right?
Uh-huh.
Especially when he lights his thumb to do it with like prestidigitation or whatever. Like clearly, I don't need to use this. I'm doing it for the joy of it.
Oh, it's a wondrous bomb.
A wondrous bomb?
It's a wondrous item bomb.
Oh, yeah, that tracks.
Is that what it's called? Wonder Spawn?
No, it's just
No, it's called bomb.
That's
Bomb.
one of the mock creations.
B.O.B. bomb. Ooh,
Bomb.
there's a lot of bombs. There's Legacy of bomb.
Duncan, did you put down your
Or
one bag of
wondrous
holding?
Just a moment ago, I did.
Okay, so
Thank you.
You are welcome. I need to sing.
You do need to tell Sam.
That's the one I He will look at Para real quick and says, "Did you want to keep the cursed item?
what cursed item?
Your bracers."
Oh. They're cursed?
Yes. It's a cursed item. we've seen one or two come through.
Which bracers are those?
The bracers of rock magic.
When does it make me immune to being petrified and frightened?
Oh.
What's the curse? Can you tell?
You're immune to petrified and frightened.
The bracelet's affinity with Earth manifests as an unusual curse. Creatures of flesh that are strongly related to Earth and stone, such as stone transformers, have advantages on saving throws against flesh to stone cast from the bracelets. If such a creature saves successfully, the bracelets break your attunement and it casts the spell on you.
So just don't ever use that on.
Well, I wasn't using it for that anyway. I was using it to be immune to petrified and frightened.
Then I think you're fine.
Don't ever cast flesh to stone.
Okay.
Super easy.
Yeah, why would I do that anyway?
I don't know. Depends on
Because
maybe
it will
the rock.
petrify you if you fail to save on it. Just so you know.
Well, that would defeat the whole purpose of having them in the first place.
But you make it with disadvantage.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
We just won't cast that spell, and you'll be fine.
Unless you could take the curse off.
It would make the whole thing.
Well, then
No,
I'll
just
just worry
roll
about it.
So, and technically, if you want to look up bracelet of rock magic, that would have all the information.
That's managed spell.
Because D&D Beyond does not hide cursed items, so I had to remake one.
I hate that.
Yeah.
What?
It will tell you if it's cursed, so you can't give a character something and then let them find the curse.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they have it in their inventory, they can see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bracelet something. So should I add that one and remove?
Remove the other one.
Instead of bracers.
You also got this rock. It always finds a way back to you.
Would that happen to be a rock of improbable events?
No, this is a pet rock, companion rock.
Oh.
Oh, Rainbow already has a pet rock.
Oh, okay.
No, this
How
one
much
was
is it?
different.
15 gold.
Yeah, I'll take the power out.
And it's actually specifically called a companion rock. I call it a pet rock because that's what it reminds me of. So,
I mean,
That's a
probably
joke,
what it's a
I
play
think.
on.
Either way, so.
yeah.
Do they only have one?
No, he's got a couple of them. Would you
Do
like
you
one too?
also want a pet rock?
I would. How
Here you go.
how much?
15 gold. You guys can describe. You can make the rock look however you want to.
Mine's got googly eyes.
Mine definitely looks like a snowflake obsidian.
No. Here we go. Mine looks like that rock that I saw at Craig's that I went to everybody with and said, "Hey, look at this cool rock I found." Do you remember that?
I remember the event, but I do not remember what the rock looked like.
I'll bring it in next time.
15 gold.
Tor's gonna
Do you not remember that? It was. Who else was there?
I didn't know we all went to Craig's.
No, you were there too. A
Yeah,
lot of us were there.
once.
I don't remember being there.
15.
No, I think it was.
One
I think it was us and Lissa.
Probably.
And
Zoe.
was Zoe there then?
Probably.
So
Yeah.
one of the times Zoe came down, and
Yeah.
it was like a big group thing. We were because they wanted. I might not have been there, but I do remember that.
No, you were there because you commented on it because I kept doing it to people and you happened to be around to see it every time.
Yeah, that sounds right. I do remember that. So shortly I was. But yeah, they just every single individually. This was not a we're gonna wait until everybody's together and then look at this rock. It was I have to go find a new person to show my rock to.
Yeah.
Tor's gonna ask a question.
Okay.
So how much you gonna sell that sword I traded with you?
I don't know. That's not my job. That's Maris.
When will
I'm
Maris
not-
be back?
Her shift's tomorrow. I get to close the store out tonight. That's why I take 24 hours for the thing.
Should we do those with you now
Yes.
then? Okay.
Yeah. I've got a spot that she can.
And I guess we go see how much time do we have now?
Last item he does have.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Says he pulls out like a bandolier that has darts in it. Says these are darts of fury. Says you strap an array strapped in the right palm, the bandoliers 10 throwing darts. They have a +1 to attack and damage rolls made with, and they are a magical weapon. By whispering the command word infuriate and hurling the dart towards a targeted creature, its true power becomes activated. If the attack is successful, the creature must make a DC 14 Charisma save throw, or be forced into a state of a barbarian rage.
Wow.
That's actually
Which
kind of a good idea.
it cannot
Intriguing.
willingly end for following 2d4 turns.
And what kind of save is it?
Charisma.
So it'd be really good against anything but a sorcerer.
Or a
Okay,
warlock.
Why do we want to give them rage abilities?
If we give a wizard rage
Rage.
abilities,
It
they
breaks their
cannot cast
concentration and they can't cast spells.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's also good if you're
This is
recording a
3,000 gold.
Wait, what are you guys doing?
Not you.
Enemy wizards.
Enemy wizards.
The one, so considering that the 185 is all wizards.
Yeah.
No more spells for them.
Well, I think there's like a druid or two.
That's
It's
true.
probably a
Work the same,
sorcerer
though.
as well.
But yeah, other than sorcerers and
Yeah.
warlocks, any pure caster is going to be dramatically affected by that. And
This-
honestly,
they
even
don't roll
they
a
will
four.
too. They'll just have the good saves against it.
Unless we do something to mess up their saves.
Yep.
Strategies. Well, I only have a little over 3,000 gold, so
I can cover it. Does it require attunement?
It does not.
Who was talking about carrying it?
that
the other
was
question.
really the other question. Is I'm not sure.
What kind of attack is it?
It is a ranged attack.
For dex?
Oh, it's whatever dart. It's a dart, so it's throwing darts technically.
That's probably Dex. I'm pretty sure I have throwing darts. I sure
Yeah.
do.
So if you have proficiency
I would
in
say, yeah,
darts,
one of y'all.
it would also
Does it require attunement?
does not.
Darts are simple. I think pretty much everybody
Yeah.
should have
I have it.
proficiency in darts.
Can I have my companion rock turned into a necklace? A little tiny necklace that I can put on my.
Your
You-
pet
you-
dragon?
Yeah.
This is my pet dragon, and this is his pet rock.
Yes!
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Oh.
I honestly don't know how that will work. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can put it in with the thing. Was it 10 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
no, you don't break a hole in it. You get like a clasp
and you said it in something.
and you glue it on or
Yeah.
something
Just
hard
wind
on you.
wire around it.
Like you do
Or
with,
leather.
with gems that you don't want to crack.
So I'll see what Maris can come up with.
Okay.
So there's this one and one. I am making notes.
Probably wise.
All right.
Hey, Dylan.
It might be.
Somebody.
I've had a piece. So I'll go find out what it is. Nope, that's good. We are unpaused. So. All right. So anything else?
Nope, I think we're good.
Well, I will have Maris reach out to you with information on the teeth in the rock. So, see what she can figure out. I don't know when Steris or Wax will be back here. They're off doing something. I don't get to. They get sent on missions. I get to stay here.
I'm sure you have just a good time at times.
Yeah, one of these days I'll get sent on one.
And you'll do a wonderful job.
Yeah, I'm gonna go visit Grandma and Grandpa soon, so we'll be in about a week or so. Get out of this little city. I guess technically going to Whitestone's another little city anyway. I need to get to Yvonne. It's been a while.
We're going there soon.
Oh. You can go to the Gilmores there?
Mm-hmm.
Say hi to Sherry for me.
Would you like to come with us?
I can't have to stay here.
Right. For how long?
I have the evening shifts for the next week and a half.
Can you put in for vacation hours or something?
Well, that's we'll get to go to Whitestone for a bit.
Next time you want to go to Imlan, let me know.
We'll do.
Send a message. I'll make it a very swift trip for you. At least to get there.
And, yeah.
On to our meeting?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys start heading over to the little red house. Para will notice that there is now a flower in your pocket.
What's missing?
What does Para have?
In her pocket? No.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, no, that's not that one.
in her backpack?
Or other
Or
possessions?
things she's wearing?
It'd be other, like, individual possessions.
Down at the very, very bottom, other possessions.
Other possessions. She has a scroll of pedigree, a bronze mushroom cloud,
That was probably from a game or something.
oh, yeah, I think it was a gold cross, and a wooden dragon pin.
The wooden dragon pin is gone, and the flower, it's a silk flower. So it's expensively made.
To figure out how to change this.
I think the dragon pin is also from a game.
It was.
Yeah.
All of those were.
Silk flower, you said?
Silk.
What color? What kind of flower?
So,
Chrysanthemum?
yes. And it's got like a silver hue to it.
Oh yeah, because I have the silver dragon pin.
Silk, silver, chrysanthemum.
Yeah.
I'll pick the one that's
Mm-hmm.
spelled like it sounds. Oh, I think it's gonna be cool. Hey.
Now she's happy. So you guys head over. You know right where to go. Honestly, I believe. I know Baz would know where to actually. No, because you guys actually didn't visit when you were in Western, but Baz has been there before. Milo, because of the class, knows where it is. And probably Emran and Eliza would know where it is. So I guess it's just Para and Tor that really don't. This will be the first time that, because you guys had been to the red house, the little red house.
I thought we did. We met Pike.
Did you guys actually meet Pike at it? Or was that Dose?
I don't think we've met Pike at a little red house.
I don't.
No, for
I
sure.
thought we did because that's how Draven met Kylie.
No. Kaylee came to visit you guys at one of the inns. Wasn't it?
I don't know, that part at least is before my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought
like
we
5
spent
years
so much
ago.
time in this town that we've been everywhere.
Yeah. You kind of know where you're going. I mean, I would just say you guys just have not ever actually been inside of it. How's
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How's that? We'll say it that way.
You know how to get
Yeah.
there.
I know where it
I was
is.
going to say, Milo's also there. Milo knows where it is. Milo and Emmer both know where it is. They've never actually been inside of it. I have a feeling Ramos has at least taken a bath. Or Baz and Eliza probably have been inside of it before.
Mhm.
So, open up and Pike's there. He's like, "Oh, you guys are here. Come on in." She opens the door up so you guys can come in. She says, "We've got the dining room set up for a small meeting with just us and you guys. So if you want to head in there, and there's snacks. And as you go in, Keyleth's there, Percy's there, Vex is there, and Kylie's there with a little baby. So she will show off Serenian.
The second of the party children.
So,
I mean, we did see the baby at the wedding.
yes.
It's my
I stand by my statement.
And showing off and you'll notice that the baby, because she's almost a year now, is holding on to 2 little stuffed animals. One's a little wolf and one's a little unicorn. So, she says, let me put her down so we can get started. So, and Keyleth comes up and gives you a hug, and actually probably goes around and hugs everybody, except probably probably hugs Eliza, Bramos, and Baz. She'll let the others decide what they do. So, and Percy's in his wheelchair. So, she's like,
wait, though, is Draven here?
no, Draven is not here. And neither is Scanlan.
Uh-oh.
So,
They're off killing each other.
so
They went hunting. The one who returns is the one who loves Kylie the most.
so, okay, so we'll go ahead and start. Okay, I'll go first. Well, Draven and my father are off. Well, no, she wasn't. Draven and Scanlan are off near Iman. The poem you guys sent him, he's kind of convinced it reads like some sort of cipher. It's one way to pass information without, in a dirty love poem, to do things. And he's going to Iman because it's some sort of threat to Iman, they think.
We didn't send him anything.
Huh?
We didn't send him anything.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, he did.
Dirty giant poem.
Yeah.
Dirty
Yeah.
poem in
Tor
giant.
sent him a dirty poem from Giant.
Tor. That was funny.
Turns out it might have been a good thing we did.
Which is
Good thing.
Or he's
Why?
paranoid and just wanted to get out of the house.
Also possible.
which is why we had to scry on you to begin with, because make sure you sign who it's from next time.
Everyone's a joke.
Yeah, but
He should have
initiating the
known.
trauma is not always a good thing.
If he can't handle the trauma of a prank, he deserves to die.
That's excessive, Tor.
We'll put a pin in that and come back to that.
Survival of the fittest.
He probably should have known it came from you.
Text message.
Would you like to take a survey?
I'm here to talk to you about your car 16.
Driver chat message from Amazon.
I'm trying to deliver your package and I don't know where you are.
What'd they say?
Finding out.
I'm going to deliver your package. Please secure all your animals.
Here's a picture.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually. Yeah, hi, I'm arriving with your delivery soon. Please secure pets if you have them and turn on a light if it is dark. Thanks. I'm not responding to that.
Where, what delivery?
An Amazon delivery.
Oh. Secure your pets.
Chain down all the cats.
Sasha, you don't look very secure.
No.
She's very insecure, I can tell you that right now.
Make sure that they are safe and comfortable and they
Your
feel
attention.
well loved and
You scared your attention.
So, they will be back, like I said, in about a week. If they come up with anything, we'll send you guys some information. We also found out that Marquette and the Menagerie Coast has been having issues with some of the cloud giants, blocking some of the traffic coming to Tal'Dorei. Ones going to their coast seem to be unaffected, but if they are trying to come to Tal'Dorei from there, and Pike's Park, Frico says yes. We've been seeing that with Vasselheim as well. They were doing both ways, but now they've changed it to just trying to keep ships from going to there.
We experienced a little bit of that, didn't we?
Yes. So Vasselheim also found 2 other spots that they believe were hideouts for the 185, and were able to close them down. We are sending whatever they find. We've got a group in Singorn taking care of it, so we're sending all that information to them. But that will be Vex is kind of like, yeah, no, that's where I will talk about Singorn also found actually 3 other locations that they believe were being used. Your father, Elric, is leading the investigation. And he seems to be helped by, I mean, supposedly she's really good, but she's a little off for Buda. Who happened, you guys met the girl that he is dating? Yeah. Who's Rose from the Golden Girls. Supposedly she is different. I will leave it at that.
Yes.
But from what I can understand, there's like 3 different areas. Ours is the 185 seems to be researching a summoning spell, which looks like it's going to a spell that could try to pierce the divine gate.
And we know who they're trying to summon.
Yeah, I think you guys had sent that to her then at one point. It's like, yeah. Also, some sort of frost spell and investigating some sort of that magic stopping tower that you guys destroyed. They're also, I guess, trying to recreate that.
Of course they are.
So, then Percy says, okay, so, well, right now, we don't know the other bad part is we don't know the whereabouts of Archon Crawl or Toragar. We do know that some of the members of the 185 that we know who we have identified have been seen in Singorn, Onkrell, Iman, Stilben, and a few that were headed to Aor. But we have, sounds like we have a team that followed them there. So we hope to hear from them within the week. And then Keitha speaks up. So then there were a few of them that were headed down to the Iron Authority, which is the goblin groups that control the Rimwest jungles down at the bottom. They have been trying to make an alliance with them and offered giving the control of Southern Tal'Dorei to them for their help to Singorn. Luckily, Tezjar, who's the leader of the Iron Authority, wants more than that, so negotiations have been breaking down.
Good.
But that is something we are trying to keep track of. What information do you guys have? Hopefully something better.
Define better.
Do you know the whereabouts of Archon Kroll or Togar?
I know we saw him recently.
Where? Oh.
I will tell them about the werewolf thing and the book and the dragons and all of that.
That's what. Okay, so that's what Highgarrow Board was talking about. We'll have to keep an eye on some of the stuff in there. But at least it sounds like he could read the book, but he couldn't get the book out of the place by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, honestly, if we can, I mean, the biggest concern is trying to locate the 185 is honestly the best plan I can think of.
I think the best plan is to kill ancient dragons.
We did take out one of them, right?
Yeah. If we can take out the rest and or find the ones that they have held and get rid of them as well, they can't do the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can keep looking for any location that they could be using for that. We've probably set up at least 2 different headquarters, one here in Pike's Place, where Pike and Scanlon can kind of be like a center of operations here, and then one in Whitestone with Percy and Vex to kind of keep information flowing in the way if people need something or supplies. We've got like a base of operations, not in one of the major, semi-major cities, at least like Singorn or Iman. So usually that seems to where they like to hit. So,
Is there a mountain this could be on?
Can we call it Pikes Peak?
Do you want to tell them about your...
Dios?
Yes. It could come in handy.
I at least think it's fair to say that he doesn't. I wouldn't say he switched sides. But an enemy of an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
It wouldn't be the first time we've worked with that. We will say it is always good to keep him at a distance.
Yes.
Um,
Roughly fireball distance.
yes. Also, feeble bind works really well on that too.
That's not my trick, though.
No,
No.
but
Kitty.
Multiple people in his party have it, so it's fine.
Yeah, but his trick is meteor storm, so
Yes, yes.
keep him in that. Keep him close.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll. I think right now, until those three make themselves known, or we get an actual location on the location of the ancient dragons that they've got captured. Sounds like our other package got delivered. Our best bet is to probably take out as many of the 185 as you can find.
That was part of our plan. We do have some people searching for dragons as well already.
Slaters take
Yes.
people, right? Correct. Okay. Yeah, that's good to see if there's any other out there.
We found out about some, didn't
Yes.
we? The ones on the...
Yeah, the original chosen ones on the book.
Yeah.
That's how they had appeared, and you guys know you killed one of them off of that.
I want to say we found out kind of where the others... like, area, roughly.
Yes, you also found out that's where two members of the service assembly were taking groups of the 185 were to those two areas.
I'll mention that too.
Okay. Great, the service assembly is involved. It sounds like at least one of them is dead. So, until we can get more information, just keep doing what we're doing, I guess. Hopefully we can get a plan going so we're not always just reacting. I do know the 185 has been kind of hobbled a little bit as their recruitment location was revealed and destroyed.
Yes.
So they can't massively recruit like they were doing. So, but we still, at least from what we can tell from checking it out, they gained a fairly large group of people before it got taken out. Though they're not as strong as the core group, I guess, would be the way. They're not as powerful as the core group of mages were. So, but taking any of them out, including the lower ones, would probably be a good idea.
Didn't we kill a handful of them at least?
Yes.
Yes.
On our way to fight the dragon? The
Mhm.
dragon?
Yes.
Am I remembering events correctly?
I think you killed 4 of them.
That sounds right.
Oh.
Didn't the
No, the one shot killed some of the people that were the recruits that went off on their own.
So the one shot were some of the
Yes.
recruits who
Yes.
abandoned ship.
Yes.
I'm trying to be nice to us about that.
We could ask Hoyd.
We'll find him.
Yeah.
He usually just appears when he needs something or has something to offer, and it's on his terms.
Oh, we could always try reaching out.
True.
We do know that he was part of the destruction of that.
Yes, he right now his alignment is with us, at least in that regard. He's a little. I'd almost say he's Fey, but I don't think he's from the Feywild. I'm not sure where he's actually from. He kind of does his own thing.
He's certainly something.
Yeah. He likes to think he's smarter than everybody.
That's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. With that, it will resort, unless you guys have anything else, into pretty much just catch up.
Did we tell them about the thing that Winnie told us?
About the Juron Village?
That's the one.
Let's just say we told them everything that
Yeah.
we've done since the last time we saw them.
I just was.
Yeah.
I'm very tired right now for some reason, and I feel
think
very
it's
confident.
the music. It's making me sleepy.
I'm also.
I'm fairly confident that I've been losing snippets of this conversation, even where I thought I was listening to just like my brain turning off. So I wasn't sure if we did that and I had lost it,
No,
or if
no.
we
No.
hadn't, and I wanted to make sure that
Right.
at least
Yeah,
got
we
mentioned.
definitely would.
It's okay. I believe you guys are more the expert on that. Well, some of you are the more expert on that one. Since you were there. Is there anything we should look for? Or do you remember anything?
6 years later now.
What did happen there? Can
Yeah.
you remind me?
Didn't it get frozen?
Yes.
It did.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
It
That's what I
looked
thought.
like it
We
got
destroyed
hit by ice dragon breath.
Diamond.
They had it was a diamond,
Diamond.
that they used to activate because Lakana showed up and the person working for Myriad got scared and activated a spell off of a diamond that you had to then touch, or you caused 1 point of damage to it and that broke it.
I couldn't remember if it was that or all I could think of was those black crystals, and I was like, no, that was later.
So yeah, it was a diamond that pretty much froze the entire city.
Yeah. Including a dragon.
Including Arcana.
Yes,
Yeah.
including Arcana.
That's where we almost caught her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
And lost that really cool collar.
Yeah. You almost got it because you got it on her leg.
Yeah.
I really don't remember.
You were not there.
It was before your time.
This was the.
Oh, wait, it sounded
thought I
like
was
this.
It was like one of the first
It
things
was.
we ever did as a whole group.
It was. Yeah. It was the end of the Mines of Philan. I can't do it now.
Fendelver.
Fendelver.
Yeah, I changed it a little to add the ice and the dragon attack to it.
So that also sounds like the things the 185 has been experimenting with,
Yes.
expanding.
Yeah, I'm not sure what turning villages into ice has to do with summoning Tiamat.
Well, versus well, you say it can take out the whole city. I mean, if you set off one, say, a bunch of powerful mages are in a city, say like Singorn, you could knock them out while then summoning something, and they can't
Do anything to stop it.
do anything to stop it. It would be a way of neutralizing your enemies for a period so that you have a free reign. So we just need to make sure people don't clump up in one city.
Also, maybe check, instead of patting people down with weapons, take away all their gems.
I kind of like that idea, but
Or set up
Maybe a little-
magic at your
entrances, yeah,
inspect all magical items.
I probably would work really well at Singorn. Iman, we might be able to get away with that. Whitestone, we can do that at. Some of the other cities might, the Margraves might not fall into, but we will apply pressure to start watching for that.
You all should probably stay spread out.
Yeah.
We say well clumped together. In the building.
Yes, I am distinctly uncomfortable about that fact right now.
Just saying, this meeting could have been any.
I was gonna say after this, they could have just written us a letter. We could have written back what we know.
So after David and Scanlon get back, and after we've talked with Danny's group, we may send you guys more information. We'll try to use the envelopes more instead of doing face-to-faces,
I
just
think
to be
that's
safe.
wise. I still have some.
We can go back to Vasselheim and get more.
Yeah.
She loves to give us stuff.
Lyra's sweet. So, I believe that's all we really have. If you guys want to start heading out, I'm going to go ahead and take Vex Percy to Whitestone to get us a little bit farther away, and I'll probably be in Zephyra for most of the time. I'll probably go between there and Elon and be more of a messenger some of the areas.
Do any of you have one of those tuning forks for the material plane?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Can I?
Yeah, I can get another one.
Excellent.
Gilmores, so.
We went to the Shadowfell.
Oh, why would you go
Killing a hag.
And their place of origin.
That
Because she regenerated.
makes sense.
And then we realized we didn't have a way to get back. Well, we had a way to get back home, obviously. But
We just had to be clever.
I got banished to Pyra.
Oh, how is Pyra?
The volcano still works.
Oh,
That's good.
that's good. That's because if that stops, then that kind of opens up the plane of fire. So yeah. So.
I got a very good view, don't worry.
So, yeah, so I'll, unless we need anything else, she'll give you 3 hugs again, and shake everyone else's hands.
Kind of nudged Tor to give her a hug.
It's awkward.
This Tor is like huge.
Yeah.
So, head out. You guys probably all head to the same tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you guys
Are
want
we
to.
gonna stay and talk to Steris?
We need to go talk. Yeah, we need to talk to
Oh yeah.
Maris
her
was gonna-
family.
Maris was going to be here tomorrow
Yeah.
to
We
look at
also
the
need
stuff.
to talk to Tyriak's family.
You were going to talk to Tyriak's family, and you were going to also go to Elon for.
Yeah.
So we stay here and finish up the stuff here, and then we go home.
How far is Syriac's family?
It's probably about 30 miles outside of town. So
They got a
fairly
A day's
tree?
travel.
yeah, day's travel for you guys.
Right. So we go to Tyriak's.
Mm-hmm.
We check on the kid.
Yeah.
We come back.
Spend
The
the night.
next day, we get our necklaces
Stuff. Mm-hmm.
managed. We have that conversation, and then we go to Amon.
Yeah.
So we leave for Amon tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right. So you
Be
guys.
safe.
All right. You guys start heading out of town. You just going to walk? Or are you going to
I could tree stride us.
tree stride? Or you can turn into fart clouds. I think you have that spell too.
We also have the carpet,
You also have the carpet.
but if you want a tree stride, that would be quicker. Saves
Either way.
The trip. Can you get us back the same way, or can you only do it once a day?
I would just have to use a higher level.
Okay.
We're not expecting anything.
That I know of.
Uh-huh.
Well, the table's not out.
No, it's right here. I don't have set up this time, but
That's what I'm saying. It's not set up. He sets it up if there's going to be a major fight.
So, major fight, yes.
I chose my words carefully. Thank you.
So you guys head out towards. So you're striking out to
Yeah.
his. Because you guys can do that easily and then walk out to his place. You hear commotion in the house, so.
So I'll go knock. Peril will knock on the door.
Door
There's
opens, something
silence.
grabs her and yanks her inside.
And you kind of all of a sudden see a little. Or no one can see a. Can anyone see invisible?
I believe Tor can within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet, all of a sudden, Tor will see a little ball, glowy ball,
Mm-hmm.
and then the door opens up. Oh, hi.
Hi. Did he make it home?
Yes. Did you want to come in? Just don't step on the mat.
Okay. Sure.
Yes, he made it home, and thank you. He's doing really well. And Bree and Bergstrom will come out because Bergstrom's the wife. When she comes out and starts hugging all you guys, thank you so much. We're working on getting things a little bit harder for people to come in at us, so or at least people we don't want. The map's temporary because that could hurt someone.
What does it do?
It hurts people.
It casts full person.
And then throws a rock at him, yeah?
Because rocks hurt people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
People don't hurt people. Rocks
Rocks do. Oh, that hurts.
hurt people. Hurt people.
Okay, never mind. I'll wait for later. But remind me about that later.
So, but yeah, Tirok will start going in and describing. So he kind of pulls out a map of his area. It's like we're going to set up stuff here and then here and just going full bore on what can be protected and.
As long as you don't blow yourselves up in the process, this sounds like a great plan.
No. She's the wife's kind of like, no, I'm keeping that a little under control to make sure things stay sane.
Good.
So, did you guys need something to eat, to drink while you're here?
Oh, no, we just wanted to make sure
Okay.
everything was okay.
Yes. Well, we thank you again for bringing Pre back to us. It was a little interesting. He just sort of popped into our room, living room. It's like he got sent back and he doesn't really remember what happened.
That's
As long as it
probably
worked.
good.
So, after they kind of said, where was he?
The shadow.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm glad he doesn't remember that. Okay.
With a hag
Yeah.
and her Colosseum.
Wait, did you have to fight in it?
No.
No, we did.
He's not that type of
We
guy,
did.
so that's a good thing.
And we killed the hag responsible, so it's not going to happen again.
That's good. Alright, well then I think you guys want to just remember jump over the mat, don't step on it. We won't have to worry about it next time, so but thank you again. And then he gives you he'll give you a couple of maps of Taldori that are
Awesome.
more detailed, I guess, are very detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
so that's thanks. And then you guys can hop back to Western.
Western.
So
Alright.
So you guys want to go back to the Sunkist Inn?
Yes.
Spend the night?
Yeah.
Okay. Wolf's there. He welcomes you back. I got the same rooms available for you if you want them.
Wait,
Perfect.
Do we want to do watches tonight?
do you think we should?
Kind of.
Alright, who's doing watches?
So how do we want to set this up? Do we want one person to stay up in each room? Or one person to stay turn in the hall?
I think that one would be fine.
Okay.
I think it makes more sense anyway.
So then Do you guys want to take
I mean,
the
we
4
did have
rooms again, or
assassins
do
just
you want to
appear in our
do,
room once, though, so...
Yeah.
or do you want to just share 2 rooms?
I don't know.
Are we feeling particularly paranoid?
I'd like to stop being so paranoid, honestly. Okay. But...
If there is anywhere I think we can be consider ourselves safe at this time, I think it's here.
Okay.
We didn't have any problems last night, did we?
No.
That would have been a much better time to attack us.
All
right. So you all just go to sleep.
Yeah.
I could maybe set up something to keep watch over us.
No,
I mean, technically, you could go into one room and have Emran cast Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah, we can
You'll
do
all
that.
be in that
That's true.
because he has not used any spells today.
That's true.
Let's do that.
Alright. Can't get safer.
We'll
than-
stop being paranoid by removing the need for paranoia.
That's all I need.
That is...
Wait a minute.
So,
I
yeah.
have an idea.
You guys still get the 4. I like the idea that you guys get the 4 rooms, so that way it's a random room, whichever one you do it in.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea that the way you stop panicking is you go in your panic room.
Yes.
That's okay.
It's my sleep.
It's not where you're not supposed to sleep in the panic room.
So
It's a really nice panic room.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a
So-
panic mansion.
A panic wizard tower.
Yeah.
Remember right?
That's right.
It's a panic tower.
Panic tower.
Well, that's Castle Panic. That's a board game. That's a different thing.
So you guys get a long rest with that, unless people want to talk. Need to talk.
I'm pretty sure Eliza still has some stuff to talk about.
Will she?
We don't have our own rooms now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go. Eliza can sneak over to someone's room without anyone else seeing them go knock on the door.
But will she?
Yeah,
That's
but
the
will she?
question.
That's the question.
Probably not tonight.
So you all get a long rest.
There's only one awkward conversation between the two of them per session.
That's fair.
I forget, you just have unseen servants, right? You just have a bunch of unseen servants there. They don't.
That's how
live
that works, yeah.
Yeah. So they create food or a dinner for you and a breakfast next morning. Whatever you want,
It's delightful.
they can create.
Cool.
So, and then you guys can exit out, and
I'll have eggs Benedict.
yep, they will make that for you because they've got ghost chickens in the pantry.
Ghost chickens go.
What? Why does that make me so uncomfortable?
It's a ghost eggs Benedict.
Yeah, that's the ghost eggs is the real problem here. Ghost chicken, fine. Ghost chicken still lays eggs, and they're ghost. They're egg.
Ghostly eggs.
It's all magic.
Yeah.
You should understand this, Baz.
Take it up with Mordecai.
It doesn't bother Baz, it bothers me.
He didn't go to magic school.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
get it.
true.
Tristan doesn't understand magic, he just plays someone who does.
Yes. I just play a mage on TV.
So, the next morning you get up and head over to Gilmores, and Maris is there. I do have, Wayne was telling me what you want. Here's your necklace with the rock, and it's just a gold cage around it, and a small necklace that you can put on.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Huh?
Think of that.
So, and then I've got the teeth made. He mentioned something. You guys were thinking of seeing if it can be enchanted with something?
Like, what would be the easiest, or what could you enchant it that would take the least amount of time?
Well,
And it wouldn't require attunement.
they could be made For 1,000 gold each, we could have them made to be, so you don't have to breathe with them on. The underwater spell pretty much active the entire time.
That wouldn't be bad. Fishbone necklace.
My bad.
Unless we make earrings out of them, which would also be legit.
That would tear your ears up. It's dragon's teeth.
So that would take about 30 days to enchant them.
We can leave them here for 30 days.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
not
I mean,
how
we've been
attunements
carrying
are.
them around for weeks.
No, it would not be an attunement.
I think it's a good deal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need food, water, or air.
You could just exist in space.
Robo
Now I just
Eliza
need-
is becoming a rehab.
We just need to find
Eliza
some
is slowly
don't need
We
becoming
said
to-
it was
tardigrade.
1,000 each.
1,000.
Does anybody not have 1,000 gold for their tooth?
I have 1,000.
Does everybody have at least 1,000?
I've got 1,000.
Cover their own tooth.
So everyone covers their own tooth, and it will be ready in 30 days.
If we don't forget.
Apparently, they're sending messages now to let you know when your shit's ready. So.
Yeah. So he's the only one that has to remember.
Okay, so do that. So
I was being kind.
Oh.
We.
You know what's going to happen is I'm not taking it out of my inventory. So at some point, I'm going to be scrolling through my inventory and I'll be like, didn't we do something with these lead dragon teeth? What's going on with that again? And then everybody's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like how today went. So next year.
I'm
So-
gonna start a tally mark.
Okay.
Of days.
Uh-huh. So every time we take a long rest.
So
30 long rests.
you guys head off to the tree so you can head to
Wait,
Elon.
I wanted to
Oh, sorry.
wanted to ask how much they're gonna sell the rapier that you brought in for.
The kinky one.
Yeah.
The kinky one, depending if it's the right buyer, we could probably get 10,000 for it. If we don't have the right type of buyer, it will probably be close to 5
Gold.
gold.
Not 1,000. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what?
They ignore
five-
Jules. Jules
five
is
gold
making
instead
it
of 5,000.
Yeah.
I'm making a joke.
5G instead of 5K.
So you're hoping 10,000. But you think maybe 5,000.
5,000 at the low end. There are certain venturers that have come through that I think would fit this particular weapon that I could get a little bit more out of. Because they would enjoy it a lot more than some people.
I think I can swindle a guy over this.
It is not swindling. It is good marketing.
It's recognizing the market value.
And how much is this dragon tooth thing that I got worth?
6,000.
Yeah, you got 1,000 gold on top of that.
Nah, he had to pay 1,000 too.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
given 1,000.
No,
No.
so
So they're about even.
What it is you got what the base pay would have been, and they're going to try to make a profit on it.
Yeah.
I leave 5,000 gold with you.
Mhm.
Can you hold it for someone for me? And then if you want to try to get more money from them, that's on you.
Okay. Yeah, who are we holding it for?
My friend is stuck.
I've met him. I might be able to get a little bit more money out of him. Alright.
So he'll leave 5,000 gold.
And if he never shows up, we keep the weapon and the gold, so.
How long does he have?
At least a year.
30 days, he's gonna get a message from Parrot. Tar wants to know if you've gone to the fucking restaurant place yet.
He does not have as much money as I thought.
It's alright.
Oh, I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure he has a sugar daddy.
I was about to say, there's that. Also, that whole party has
Would
money.
get a kick out of that. Yeah. Anyway,
So,
on to Iman.
to Amon. So you head to Iman, and you guys pop into Graceful Heat's courtyard. Do all of you go to Gilmores, or is it just some of you are?
Would you like company?
I mean, if anyone wants to come along, that's fine with me.
Yeah, we'll go.
Just picking up a thing.
I might go see if Gilmore's there.
I'll
Sure.
go find that one person that Dwayne wanted us to say hi to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sherry?
Sure.
Sherry.
So, you get there, and Sherry is on the counter. Welcome. Oh, yes. I'll be right back. She goes and pulls it out, and it's, I can't pronounce it right now.
Adamantine.
That one there.
Awesome.
It's nice, and there's actually like a nice, not on the blade itself, but on the handle. It's got like all these little engraved looking flowers, and it's very pretty.
Awesome.
I should have to remind myself that it's not adamantium. That's a different thing.
A different thing altogether.
So,
It probably looks the same as the same thing.
is there anything else I can get for you guys?
Do you ever get any more of those weapons in?
No, we just recently got this one. We do keep an eye out for it. Are you looking for a particular one?
No, just any of them you get in.
I can send
Have to buy all of the adamantine weapons you ever get.
Or
If we
collects
do,
weapons, so, you
well,
know.
I will keep that in mind. Send a message if. We
Wing
get
says
one in-
hi.
Huh?
Oh, Wing
Oh.
says hi.
Oh. That boy. Okay. I'm old enough to be his great grandmother. He needs to stop that.
I don't think that matters.
No, it doesn't.
You know, I think if you want a challenge, you probably let it go.
Now, I may have some ideas. Same way I had to get Scanlan to stop.
Yes, I imagine those would work the same.
Yes.
Well, I thank you. Please come in.
Yep.
So, and as you guys start heading, I guess probably heading back to the keep, I will say, Emran, you do get a message from Sage. The older lady, I just went blank. Sophia from Golden Girls.
Okay.
She goes, Emran, we need your group's help. Our nitwit of a friend and her boyfriend have gotten themselves into some trouble. Please meet me at my home fast.
Where are they from again?
Signor. And
Do you mean
Baz,
that?
you will hear a message in yours. It's from Johan.
Oh boy.
Baz, I require your help. Before you visit Sage Laura, stop by my tower and grab 9 of the Jace crystals and 9 ornate carved silver bars, please.
Oh boy.
Okay, we need to go to the tower. I need paper.
How much silver bars?
9. 9.
How did he know that we need to go there?
I don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Like an ounce?
No, they're actual bars.
Okay.
Are they like proper silver bars,
So,
or are
yeah.
they like little silver bars?
Probably about that big.
Okay, so little silver,
Silver bars. And I mean, from being there, says he has a lot of his supplies out and about, but there is a specific room you have to be special enough to get into that has some of this is like for higher end magic shit.
It's a secret stash.
Yes.
Where?
Huh? To Singor.
before we go to Singorn?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's,
I didn't know we were going to Singorn, but
How
apparently
did
we're
you know
going to
we're
Singorn.
going to Singorn?
That's
We don't
my
know we're going.
question.
you
'Cause
both
Emma
can
hasn't
res-
said
I will say,
anything yet.
you both can
I know,
respond to that message.
No, I'm just saying we don't know we're going to Singorn.
No.
Are you talking about my dad?
No, we're talking about.
No. This is him responding to his message.
You get a one word response. Yes.
Okay. What are we doing now?
We're going to the tower before we go to Singorn, but we're not going to Singorn, so.
But we
We don't know about your.
Yeah,
message.
you haven't said anything about.
something's going on with my dad and
Sage.
Rubetta.
Rubetta.
Or you can just say Rose. It's much easier to say.
Rose. I say Rubetta, and then I get
Yeah.
a bunch of blank stares, and I just say Rose.
Right. In Singorn.
Yeah.
How the hell? I don't want to know.
I just assume he knows
Yep.
the future and move
Time
on with my day.
flies.
So you, to make it easy, it says you know how to get. You know the fastest way of tree striding to the tower. You
Yes.
now know where it is, and then you
We've
also
been there
know you can take and teleportate. You have access to that special teleportation circle in Sage's house.
Okay.
So it's one of those jump to.
Yeah.
Jump.
Take 2 steps forward.
Yeah.
Take 5 steps back.
So.
If I really wanted to guess, I would say that he's probably there with her.
Likely.
So.
Because he didn't say Singorn, he said Sages.
So you guys start heading off back to Grey Skull Keep, and end up being transported via plant to the tower. And Baz can decide if he brings everybody in or.
But you can come in the door,
Yeah.
and then you can hang out down here,
And then
and I'm gonna go do the rest.
While you go get that, everyone starts making a teleportation circle on the ground to have it set up so that way when he comes back.
Mhm.
And it takes probably a good 30 minutes because it's been a while since you've been in that room. And
Yes.
you know there's a special way that because it could end
Where
bad.
is that secret knot?
Because if you do it wrong, it can end up being really bad for you.
Yeah.
You have to have the sword, and that's what I did to your father.
I don't want his game.
So, and then you get the crystals and the bars and come back and you activate the thing and you guys appear in that one room and there is Sage. She's like, okay, good. Keep quiet. They were experimenting with some of the stuff they found and yeah. Have you guys ever astral projected before?
No, but I can know the spell.
Okay, the Johan's there. He's going to help. So yeah, and that's where we'll end it at.
Okay.
Okay.
Adventures into the astral
Plane.
plane. Whoa.
Oh boy.
Got how tuning for it to get that.
Thank you for asking that.
This would be a lot
Thank
easier
you, Nicole.
if we had a Spelljammer helm.
Sure would.
Alright, and I'm going to stop.
I'm out of 6th level spells.
Do flying carpets work in the astral world?
So